Welcome to the first session of the Shadow Pauldron, into your first diving adventure into Wrath and Glory 40k. The night is old. It has been a far-flung battle in the future. You are stuck on the planet of the Nachmund Gauntlet. You are currently on Vigilus. As you are stuck here, you've been fighting your way through multiple corridors of all kinds of Genestealers, Tyranids. You had to fight your way through orcs above you and below you, and chaos is seeping in through the cracks. Abaddon has pushed his way past this planet and covered it in a tide of chaos, and now it is only mere days. You have maybe a week and a half before the demons break through the upper gate and flood the bottom of the basement of this entire planet, before it's reduced to absolute rubble. Two of you have spotted some RISIN here. Your detectors have picked up on their chaotic inclusion. You have the name tags and the old codes from your data blocks. Your cogitator said that two old names have popped up here. The two old Vox signals became live. So you followed them. You followed them deep into the labyrinth of cobwebs of iron, steel, and cobalt, mixed between the hung wires and dark corridors, until you heard a screeching. A screeching that sounded very inhuman, almost abhuman. And out from that sounded chittering, mixed with the bone-curdling gurgling of blood and calcium beginning to form together into a thick slurry of a bile as it creeps up behind you. You shot it down, your bolter ringing out down the long corridors. Bang! As it echoes, it dies. You see a small termagant, a bug, a Tyranid. You know that some Tyranids have made their way through, that some might have flown here, seeing all the battle and all the meat, the coursing of raw power. But to see them here means that Genestealers are here, which means that you're not alone into the depths of this forbidden wasteland. And beneath all the machinery and all the cogitators, the wires and computers and all the archaeotech, you're now in a walking scrap heap being devoured by the endless hunger. You quickly turn to your brother. He sees you. Your visor is lighting up a bright red into the darkness. You trek further on, steel boots clanking against the ground. You fire your bolters, one shot, another shot, another shot, another shot. Your power sword lights up, a nice crimson blue, as you slice through one of them. A Genestealer with multiple arms looks up at you to hiss out the words, "We're coming for you." And so you run. A retreat. You have to get somewhere where you can get out of this darkness so you can finally see the light. And as you come up, you see some cloaked in green. They look like you, except you hear the beeping in your pocket. Your Vox has gone off. They're the ones you're after. They're also the ones manning the machine guns that are firing down range, that are destroying the Tyranids as you come in contact. Without a moment too soon, and without a moment to think, you have the choice to spring to battle. You have the choice to slay them here. Yet, you have a voracious hunger of an enemy behind on your coattails. You have a killer that only seeks blood, death, and destruction, and who's overtaking the overwhelming task of killing every living being on this fucking planet. So you have the choice to kill them, or use them. Soriel and Portiel. You find yourself climbing up the staircase, running past as these two yellow-breasted turrets fire down range with their salvos of multiple machine guns going in tow. Astorius, you just got this one back up and running, and Malachi, you've been protecting his side flanks as you see two Dark Angels coming up from the corridors below. Both of you have been blessed by the Lion's Sigil. You have his mark, and for his mark you have his protection. Whether these two will be of the same mind, you're unsure. They wear the Guardian of the Covenant, ones who are known to hate you, known to seek you out and wish to kill you. To what their end could be, if they are honored brothers or evil trifling, you couldn't tell, but you're left with the same dilemma. Do you gun them down for your safety? Do you extend a hand of helping, hoping that they will take your side? Or do you simply fight on, hoping to use your trusted alliance until the bitter end? until one of you might be betrayed. And we cut into where your characters are. What would you all like to do? You have a few moments of roleplay before the turrets are out of bullets. Take your time to... We'll start with...
Alright, so right now, are they in danger of being shot by the turret unless I turn it on them?
Unless you turn it on them, they're not in danger.
Okay.
They're to your right and left flanks, going up the stairs. The turrets are just firing down the middle of the range, and the bugs are far... The Tyranids are far enough away that you could keep up that rate of fire for a while. It's gonna be like 10 or so minutes before they roil over as a tide.
So 10 minutes for them to be on us? That's what you're saying?
10 minutes, but that's 10 minutes of in-game time, which can be stretched and flexed however you need. I'm giving you time to roleplay. Asterius, we'll start with you. What do you wish to do?
Yeah, it's Artorias, by the way.
Artorias, sorry. Artorias.
Yeah, it's all good. So I'd steal a glance over at Malachi, and I'm looking kind of weary. But I would call out to Soriel, and I'd say, "Sons of the Lion, have you brought us aid?"
Soriel, do you respond to him?
During my climb, I look up at Artorias and meet his gaze along with his greeting. The Xenos chase us. We bear the blood of the lion. What say you?
I would glance between me and Malachi and the turret that I'm still tinkering with, and I would say, "We share the same blood. We are brothers, although I don't recognize your chapter."
So Malachi look at his left and sees Portil coming up as well. He points his turret at him and look at Artorias and said, "Artorias, brother, I don't trust these little brothers of ours. We should just get rid of them here and now."
To do so, and I'd say this in a low tone, even if I can like private vox to him, I'd say, to do.
And yeah,
so
you're the
would be
chaplain,
against...
so you'll be like my leader. So
This guy's just a tactical.
Oh, it's not a head chaplain. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't
decide to go with like
and change
Devastator or
that.
anything.
Yeah, I just stuck it to tactical. I didn't go back and fix it.
To be fair, all of you aren't of any like higher ranking than any one of you. You're all kind of like battle brothers. None of you really picked outside of a tactical ranking, so in terms of that, you're all on equal standing in terms of rank.
Okay.
Battlefield
I thought you had like a chaplain or something. Yeah, that's fine.
No, it's a normal tactical marine. But yeah, so we're...
Unless Soriel picked an apothecary or something.
I did, but
okay,
I think it's still...
Portil, did you pick a different thing? Did you go for like Devastator, Apothecary, Tech Marine?
No, I stuck with tactical.
Okay, so the only commanding person here is actually Soriel.
Oh shit.
Oh, this is spicy.
You were saying though, if you wish to put it through private vox, you can roll me a check.
Oh, okay.
If you want to do that.
Well, would they be able to hear me and him talking back and forth?
If you can do... We'll do it two ways. You can either do it through private vox. If you fail, it's going to screech it out. Or you could try to put it under your breath. But they could also roll a check to try to hear it from you.
Okay. I would put it under my breath now, and it would be just what I said was...
So use
it would
your
be
cunning.
against the line. Use my cunning.
I need a cunning check. Your
Okay.
cunning total is
Cunning.
2. So you need to pass a, I'll say a 3. So roll me 2d6s.
Okay.
So this is where we get to the roll. You look at the very top left of your screen in Owlbear. Next to the initiative tracker of the sword icon, you'll see a set of dice. In that, you'll see there is a thing called a Wrath dice if you hover over it, and then a normal dice. The Wrath dice is the 6. It is the skull one. So you would click the skull, and then click the 6, because you get 2 dice, and then you roll.
I don't see the skull on my end.
Me neither. I see dice. I see
I also see it.
triple D dice and then dice plus. That's what I see.
Yeah,
I
you
see a
use the
normal,
triple.
D6.
Use the triple DDD. So
Mhm.
DD dice. You click on that. You click on it. It'll open up a table.
Oh, okay.
Then when that table opens up, at the bottom is 2d6s. One with a skull, one with not. You roll 1 skull, because that's your wrath dice. That has to be in every check. And then you would roll however many of the normal dice. So because you have 2d6s for this check, it's 1 wrath, 1 normal.
I don't see this dice again. I'm sorry. I see dice plus, and then the DDD dice, but it says. Did I have to? Okay.
You gotta
I logged
click
in
on
as
it.
guess.
Yeah, you gotta log
I
in
had to-
as a guest or whatever.
I
Okay.
had guessed. That's...
Oh, I can
Yeah, I guessed, and
send
then
you a
so I had to
link.
go-
I don't know. I had to send a link. Here.
No, yeah, I think I'm in now. I just
I'm
Now,
in.
where's the
it's
skull?
just I see B dice.
yeah, it says B's D6, B's D10.
D4, yeah, D10, D10X, 12 and 20.
Okay, I'll
You
stream.
might have to invite us.
I sent an invite
Yeah, it says like.
in
Okay.
general.
Okay.
On the Discord?
Yes.
Yep.
Is this
Excellent.
for something different? Okay.
Oh. Set.
Oh, I still see the B's dice.
Yeah, we are all in here now.
Okay, so if you go back to Owlbear, you should be able to see it.
I'm gonna
Correct?
log out of the D dice.
I
So we
just
gotta
see
log out?
B's, man.
Let me see real quick here if I can do
I
something.
saw a roll there for a second. Someone rolled something.
Waiting on
Sure.
GM to create a room. I just
Yeah, I made it so that sharing anyone with link can play your default dice tray player.
Okay, if we just roll on the link, like, cause I opened up a new tab. We roll on
Well,
there. It should roll on here. Yeah.
I'm trying to get it so you can roll on Owlbear.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have to click off. If I stream my screen. Can someone look at my screen real quick?
Yep.
Okay, so do you see these 2 dice here when you click on it?
Tab. Let me close out of this extra tab and then click in here.
Oh, it
Just wait
says
on
that
GM to
people
make
are
a room.
logged in.
I see the Steam spy.
Or can someone stream their screen? Dallas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hold
so-
on. Soriel's got me. Okay, so click
So
on
for
the,
context, I pressed D dice. It
Yep.
gave me a prompt to log in or hit guest. I hit guest.
uh
Oh, this time it just actually shows everyone in though. Okay.
click exit and then click on the settings. Nope. Click out. Click on the dice icon. Oh, that's fucking weird. Okay. That's fine. We can do this the other way. Okay, click on Dice Plus. And what we're going to do is we're just going to use the first number as your wrath dice. So I'll roll.
Do we log out of the other one?
Yeah. So I rolled a check, as you can see. So you're going to go to Dice Plus. You'll click on that, and you'll see at the bottom in the list there's the D6s.
Mm-hmm.
So if I click on 2d6, and then I have it set so I can roll for everyone. So there's a drop down next to the roll. I clicked everyone. I click roll. It rolls it. It will then show in the bottom right corner the number of whatever the dice was. We're just going to use the first number as your wrath dice always, no matter what.
Understood.
Sound good?
Sounds good.
Okay, go ahead, Artorias. Roll your cunning check. You need a 3 to pass, and roll 2d6s. Or what is your cunning total then? Sorry, I should ask first. Artorias?
Right.
What is it?
I don't see the fucking draft dice still. I don't know what I'm doing.
Don't worry about it. We're just going to use normal dice.
Okay.
So on the Dice Plus on Owlbear, you're just going to scroll to the D6. And what's your, on your character sheet, what's your total for cunning?
Let's see.
Not the rating, the total.
Total is 2.
Okay. So you're going to roll 2d6s with the Dice Plus. And we're going to use the first number. Not that. The Dice Plus, the one at the very end.
Okay.
I know there's here. Let me see if I can make this easier.
On mine, by the way, Dice Plus is not. You're saying Dice Plus. It's in a different place, but cool.
You roll.
There, if you refresh your page, I've limited it to just Dice Plus.
Ah, it actually did automatically. Nice.
Okay. So there's just Dice Plus now, so there's no more confusion. What were your what was your roll for the 2 6s?
5.
Huh?
I think he got a 5, right?
You got a 3 and a 2.
Okay. So the 3 is nothing in this case. 2s and 3s don't mean anything, and you got a 5, right? What was the first dice? What was the first die in that? Was it the 3 or the 5?
I saw them at the same time, so
The first one.
So
is
he
the
rolled.
3. The second one is
Artorias?
3 and a 2. Yeah, the first one was a 3 and the second one was a 2.
Okay, so you fail. So say whatever you're gonna say.
It would be against the lion's wishes to kill.
For the briefest moment, Soriel, you hear this under his breath as he's trying to hide it from you. As you manage to pick up on it with your keen ears.
Soriel shouts out to Artorias. It would be unwise, brother. And I carry the genes of our shared father under my custody. The Xenos are behind us. May we band together in this moment and face the troubles we have between one another later.
My mistake, brother. That was out of context. Of course we can band together as sons of the lion. And I'll even just like step away slightly from the machine.
Portiel, how do you take this?
I stomp my heavy ass with my heavy flamer up the stairs. I look to the sword being pointed at me, and I feather my heavy flamer. And I reach over the Vox, not in private, but open comms to Soriel. And I say, "You're gonna forgive these fallen?"
Turning, the responding in kind, still over open Vox. Soriel glances over to Portil, meeting his gaze across the chasm, lenses to one another. I said nothing of forgiveness, brother.
Malachi, listening to this, quickly unholsters his plasma pistol and his bolt pistol and points at Portil.
Do you sheathe your power sword?
What was that?
I said, do you sheathe your power sword? And you're holding your power sword in one hand.
I don't have a power sword.
Do,
I don't
do
know
you
where the power sword thing came from.
do you
I
sheathe
thought you
your?
said
You said you were. Do you sheathe your sword? That
So I
you're
was
holding?
No, I pointed like in the beginning when I was talking to Astor. What is it? Astorias. So I was shooting at the Xenos, right, with my with the machine gun. Then I slightly pointed at Portil when he was
Oh,
coming
okay.
up the
Okay, I thought
stairs
you said
because I
sword.
was like
I just got the
untrustworthy of him.
I just got the visual in my head of you quick draw two pistols out while holding your sword with your pinky.
No, no. So right now, so right now, what I did, we were still firing down and talking to them coming up. I just let go of the turret and unholster my weapons to point
Okay,
at him.
so you're
That's what I
pointing
did.
your guns at him.
Hmm Because
So
he's basically pointing his flamer at me, so we're like kind of like a standoff right now. Whatever.
tumbleweed rolls in between us.
as you both point your guns at each other, you begin to hear the screeching. You begin to hear the screeching of the Tyranids coming closer as one of their bodies is flung and smacks against the corner side, bleeding down corrosive blood onto the metal below you as they begin to hiss as the acid crumples into the old iron.
Say what's over here, like next to the turret.
Portil temporarily ignores Malachi and comes around the corner, faces his flamer towards the Xenos.
As you come around the corner, you see a tide of them roiling forward as the machine guns they are firing at them, but it's such a massive wall of flesh that is now approaching you. And while you can shoot at them, between you and them, there is an iron gate, a tumbler lock of an old genitorium rusted shut. This is where we now approach. You're still in roleplay, but you're in light combat. So this is where Wrath and Glory gets a little bit serious. We have declared an objective. Your current objective is to not die to the Xenos. You have a way of escape if you choose to escape them, or you can fight the tide. Between you, you have 2 terminals and 4 plasma generator slots. To open the door, you need to figure out a way to open up that door, as well as, if you want to, there are 2 side-mounted turrets on the walls, but they're not active at this time. Mainly you want to get through this door, or you could fight. The choice is yours, but the Horde is coming. It's not here yet, though. What do you all want to do?
In which direction is the Xenos coming from? It's coming from our right, correct?
Your left. Your
It's
right
coming
is the
from our
door.
left.
Your left is the
Okay,
void out here.
okay.
Just imagine there's like a giant wall of them, like, you know, like, you could say,
Alright.
I'll make like a big old square to give you. And there's like a giant wall of them literally coming.
For scale.
For scale.
Perfect.
As they approach, and they're being beaten back by the, by the guns, but you have 2 machine guns versus what appears to be a swarm of Tyranids coming out of the air ducts, the ventilation, the pipes everywhere as they're crawling out like rats to come kill you.
Soriel makes his way to the top of the stairs, walking slowly, with arms clearly shown, not attempting to show any concealment of intent. Still with his gaze in the direction of Malachi and Portil, their heated exchange fresh in his mind, he keeps it on the open vox. Artorius, you seem of cooler mind. That horde will not be stopped by the 4 of us this day.
Torgus is grinding his teeth a little bit because he hates looking at aliens. I'm afraid you might be right. Perhaps there is an alternative route?
The door behind us, Soriel, is behind you, Soriel responds in kind. We must get through there and shut it up.
Is the door locked? Do we know?
What did you
it's
ask?
locked.
Oh,
We got to figure it out.
the things that are on the map there? What are the blue things for?
The
They
I
plasma.
consoles?
explained that, but I will re-explain.
generators.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. The blue parts, so as I said, this is where we declare a narrative objective. So, in Wrath and Glory, unlike D&D, you don't necessarily roll for initiative, as combat and everything's weaved together, but you do get objectives. So your objective here is to either fight the horde or get through the door. In your way, the door needs to be opened. How it's opened is unknown. You need to find a way. But you see there's 4 plasma locks. And these plasma locks usually are like the generator cores. And then there's 2 terminals that you can see near them. How that's going to affect things, you don't know. There's also 2 turrets that are offline. Whatever you choose to do is up to you. But something will need to be done. Continue.
Cool. So I agree, and I start heading towards one of the computer screens, the one that's perhaps closest to the door. If I can.
You
do
can
it
move
from
your
here.
tokens
character.
wherever you want right now. The
Oh,
horde's
it's open right
not-
now?
Yeah, you
All
can
right.
you can move your tokens wherever you please.
All right, yeah, no, I vox in Soriel, and I'm like, brother, do you have any knowledge with plasma generators or tech of the sort?
Was that a sort of open box? Or was that...
Yes.
So,
Yeah, it's open.
just to give you a brief knowledge of kind of how this works, I'm not saying you can do it however you want, but generally,
Okay.
I'm keeping it in like a turn order kind of thing, where it's like someone's turn, then someone's turn, then someone's turn, just to keep it fair.
Okay.
But that's not
Oh, absolutely.
that's not like an initiative thing. That's just like a turn order thing. But you can still talk between each other. Just your actions are turn based. But
Sounds good.
You said who was
Oh,
saying that? Was that Portil de Soriel?
Yes.
This is where you would check your tech stat. So, in your character sheet, you would look under either intellect or you would look under your tech. Whoever has the highest tech, that would be where your skill comes up in.
I didn't want a meta game, so I wanted
no.
to like insinuate.
ask.
Yeah.
Please go ahead. Ask.
Oh, in that
roleplay.
case, Soriel, what's your tech, dude?
I have a tech skill of 6. What is yours?
6. 3.
In universe, it's like, do you know how to turn the printer on, brother? Yes, I have knowledge of the VGA cable.
Brother,
Ah,
I've used
I
a
see.
USB before.
Have you used this newfangled Archaeotech, brother? Yes, I know what USB 2.0 is. Oh!
All right. All right.
I can
And
connect the serial bus.
what does Soriel say?
I guess. So you asked me, wow, you have 3. Okay.
In a narrative
Oh,
S fashion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Artorias, do you or Malachi have any idea the workings of the machinery? And it's basically
Well, I,
also asking of their tech.
Whose turn is it?
I did not.
It's open. The only
Okay.
turns
You
only
kinda, like,
matter for your like what you're going to do in terms of doing a check or doing interacting with the world. But talking is free. You can talk amongst
Okay.
yourself, whoever you want.
Okay. Do I look like a tech marine to you, little brother?
Who are you saying that to?
To like Soriel, since he asked us, he asked me and tell us if we knew how to open the door.
Okay.
Artorias, don't tell me this mutt speaks for you as well.
Oh shit.
You know, let that stand.
I I apologize. I'm gonna just turn this off because I keep arguing with someone and I'm not even fucking. Dominus is completely off the fucking rocker right now, and I don't know.
Just ignore him,
I
bro.
haven't
Like,
been
let's focus on
Enjoy
this.
yourself in
I'm
the
like-
campaign.
I'm about to fucking leave this shit. I can't fucking focus right now.
Be careful with the RP,
I'm fucking give me 5 minutes. I need to walk away.
Okay. We'll give you 5 minutes. So while he's taking a short breather, so
He can be in the
Soriel,
console right now if you guys want.
so Soriel
Like,
and Mikhail, you're going back and forth. Portiel, do you?
Mhm.
What's your tech score, Portiel?
My tech score is 3.
So it's not metagaming to like out of character talk about like your stats and stuff. You just talk to each other in game when you're gonna make that interaction. So just like in any other D&D, like, hey Soriel, what's your tech score?
6.
Okay, so you'd say it's 6, and then you'd say Portiel is like 3, and so you'd say to Portiel, hey brother, what is your knowledge on this cogitator? Do I look like one of those machinists? No. I don't have gears for brains. What about you? I know something of the sort. I'm a tech marine of sorts. Well, then you do it. Why are you asking me?
Yeah, absolutely.
Question for you is like 12 the max score or so? Just so I can also have context of like what's considered high for skill, low for skills, or is it even a max for skill? Like what does that range?
The number is
6
only
is good.
the number is only correlating to the amount of dice you roll. So for checks, the total is the amount of dice that you roll. Bigger the number, more
Yes.
dice you have, and the more dice you have at your disposal, the chances are higher that you can roll something better.
Understood. Okay.
Checks, though, are mostly balanced around like what the check number is. So like, you could have a 2, and as long as you have a good enough luck, you can technically make a 2 with a 2 if you rolled an exalted, because that's
Right. It's just it's easier if you have more die.
Oh,
That's why.
yes.
Yes. Cool.
much easier.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Roger, Dodger. So in this
Alright.
case, yeah, I've turned on a printer before. He's never. Got it.
So Soriel, you can move over to one of the generators if you want to and check it out.
Do in fact go to the first generator. Or so I guess I'll take this the moment to it. So,
You move over to the plasma lock. In front of you, you see an incredibly old generator. This is an arc plasma generator. So fucking old in terms of like Imperium standards. This is like 30k shit. Like when it came around in 30k, it was already old.
Would Scholar kinda help with this
Scholar
if it's
would
so
tell you
old?
the history, but it wouldn't tell you the workings. Your tech would tell you the workings.
Okay.
Tell me the history of this, brother.
If you're curious,
Well-
you can roll me a scholar, and I can tell you the history.
My guy isn't. What Portil's doing right now is he's going to the machine gun placement and he's manning it. And I'm gonna either depend. Do you want me? I want to roll a ballistics or weapon skill to determine how well I'm holding off the Terminid swarm to
So,
buy everyone else
ballistic
time.
skill is for gun, weapon skill
Okay.
is for your melee weapons. So,
Okay.
before we get to you, Soriel first. Soriel,
Hmm.
go ahead as the apothecary. Roll me your tech skill. You need to pass a 3.
You pass a
You,
3,
you
okay.
little tech marine, you. So you would look at your, you'd look at your tech, look at the total, and then you're going to click on the dice.
D6?
Yep, the D6, and you're going to click 12 of them, and then roll. If it's
12?
12. Well,
I've
what's,
said- okay.
what's your total?
6.
Okay, 6. Sorry. Click your total and roll 6. No, that's 1d6.
Oh.
You're
Oh,
going
whoops.
to click
Ah,
the 6
yep,
6
yep.
times. So it rolls 6 dice.
Yeah, I hit the plus signs, not the, yeah, okay, cool. Okay, so that's, yep, that's, nope. How do I, crap, how do I, let me just reset that. 3, 4, 5, 6, okay. Roll.
So, the farthest most left one is always your wrath dice. And
Yes.
everything else is normal. So on this, count up how many successes you have, and then I'll tell you if you were correct or not.
So I have no successes. I have 3 critical failures.
Okay. So,
And the,
critical
and a 5 on
fails
the,
and critical
wrath.
successes. This is where I want to get into this. Not every critical failure is going to injunction a consequence. Sometimes they're just low rolls and it don't mean fucking shit. Opening a door, a critical failure just means that the door is being pissy with you because the machine spirit's being a pain in the ass. Sometimes it depends on the narrative weight of it. Here, though, complications arise. So as you begin to go over to the plasma lock, you open up the panel. As you're rummaging through it, you've seen this old generator. You've barely seen them on bulkheads, and as you go to try to like move the cores and wires out of the way, your gauntlet touches the arc of the open plasma as you realize one of the cores has been cracked open. And too soon to realize it, it arcs out a giant volt of electricity that arcs into your melee weapon. Upon doing so, you take 3 damage. However,
3.
what is
3
your
wounds.
resilience?
My resilience is resilience.
It's in traits
Traits.
under defense.
Oh, resilience 11.
So it hits your armor, arcing through your armor. You're not phased by the damage. However, this could have been much worse as the life flashes between your eyes, between the stress of the Tyranids behind you, these new RISIN in front of you. You messed up, and upon which, for your own bane of existence, you get 1 shock counter. So you put 1 into your shock. Shock damage is kind of like mental damage. It's stress. The more shocks that you accumulate, the more shaky you get. The more you tend to fuck up. And if you get max shocks, something fucky might happen. So you get 1 shock.
Okay. One shock. Great start.
But you do know, though, that this is old and that you found a broken core, which means that the reason the door might not be opening is one of these, or only one of them, or all of them, might have faulty cores. You take out the faulty cores, you might low power the door.
No, we can still talk among this thing happening, right?
Everybody can still talk.
All right.
Checks, you make your checks, but he's made a check now. We then go over to Portil. You can make a ballistic check.
Yeah, we go to the machine gun emplacement, and I'm gonna make myself a ballistic skill check to see how well I'm doing to hold off the Terminid Swarm. My ballistic skill is an 11.
Okay,
And,
so roll 11d6,
another roll.
and you need to pass a 4 for this.
Question, by the way.
What's up?
In that previous one, I did run a 5 on the glory, on the wrath die.
Yeah.
But basically, in this situation, that doesn't mean anything. You only been significant as a 6.
Yes, 6s are criticals, and 5s are passes, but 6 give you exalted icons.
Okay.
Now, thing to know here, you have 2 points of wrath, so I will say for the future, you could have re-rolled that.
Okay. No, that's fine.
Yep.
I'm okay with screwing that. I just wanted to have that. Okay, cool.
So, hold on.
Oh, I didn't mean to. Sorry, I meant to close the thing. I didn't mean to do
So,
that.
if you also hover your mouse over the roll, it'll show you all the rolls that occurred by a little drop down. So you got a, let's see here, you got a 1, 1, 4, 2, 3, 2, 6. So add them up, and I will tell you if you're right or not.
40?
No, not the 40. You need to look at the d6s. So 1s, 2s, and 3s. 1s are critical fails. They don't do anything unless there's a lot of them. 2s and 3s are fails. They don't mean anything. So 2s and 3s are nothing. 4s and 5s are 1 point. 6 is 2 points.
Yeah, I got three 6s. Does a 6 cancel out a 1? Oh, the first one is the Wrath dice.
Yes.
Yeah, so I got a 1 on the Wrath.
So,
So,
in total, how many points do you have? Don't count the 1s, the 2s, or the 3s. Just count the 4, 5s, and 6s. 6s are 2 points. So how many points in total did your check do?
5. 4, actually. No, 6. Sorry. Got backwards. 6.
Wrong. Your 4 is 1 point. That's 1 point. The 6 is 2 points. So 1, 6.
And the
Oh,
5
the
is
6
1 as well.
count is 2.
4.
Okay, sorry. I was counting
5,
them as
6,
1.
7, 8, 9 with the 5.
9 points.
So 9 versus...
Thank you.
You needed a 4 to pass. So 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5. You have 2 exalted icons left over. You can combine them to make a shift to store for later, or you can ascend it to a glory point if you want to.
I'm going to send it to a glory point.
Okay. You have 1 glory point. Everybody remember that. I'll even mark
Also, you
it down
start
on
with
mine.
0 and just start stacking them up for the glory.
You always start the game with 0 glory. You have to earn that.
Oh, it's 2 wrath points that you get,
But you get
right?
2 wrath points every game.
Okay. Yeah, I wrote it down.
With that, you've passed your check. As you grab onto the machine gun turret, it doesn't have a main control deck, but you manage to find out a few iron rods in the servos as you grab onto the chassis, and you plunge your hand into it, and you operate the mechanism of the gun to fire faster, upon which you manage to beat back the swarm a little bit. As it tried to advance, you beat it back a slight bit, as it backs up a couple feet, spraying the few that jump up in front and knocking down a pipe to make them crawl over it, or stumble and kind of like roll over a few.
Right. Sounds good. And I mostly announce to Sorial, but the others can hear me. And I say, so you try to make quick work of this, brother. I'll try to hold them back as long as I can. Get that door open.
Thor responds, "Well done, brother." It and then sort of directing his voice then to the wider group. It appears these generators may have broken power cells. We may be able to low power the door. Should we? I guess sort of. I did not understand there. If we remove all those cells, is that what you would said, Cactus?
No, some of them might have broken cells. You don't know because you haven't checked them
you
all
don't
yet.
know.
But
Right.
if they do, you could remove them or try to fix them.
Okay.
Either way.
Oh, okay.
But know that trying to remove them while they're on would probably kill you.
Yes.
So you might want
So
to try to find
Malachi
out a way
seen-
to...
So Malachi seeing Portil like succeeding in his like attack he laughs. It's like, ha, finally, one of these brothers with a good idea. So he starts moving and looking at the generators, as Soriel said that you need to depower them, and Malachi just being a hothead, he just thinks to himself, and he says like, what if we just shoot them? Will that depower the the door enough for us to pass? And it's up to you guys to be like, hey, don't shoot them, we might blow up, or I say fuck it and just start shooting at them from hopefully
Well, that's up
from
to
range.
you, Malachi. In this moment, you could put all caution
Yeah, I know,
to the
but I
wind.
kind of want to see what the group says before before I
Well,
start.
this is
start
where the
blasting.
roleplay comes in. You can throw all caution to the wind and say, fuck it, I'm gonna shoot it. Know, though, that incurs a little bit of corruption. But if you're okay with that, hey, go for it.
So I still want to see the role play. What do you guys think about like him, like just saying "fuck it, I'm gonna blast this shit"?
It's funny for you to think about the outside of the RP here now. I was actually just about to ask if I can get a scholar check on. I don't know also if that's something I can call or ask for, but like literally for that question of would shooting these generators also work?
As he says that, you hear him wanting to shoot it. What do you respond with, knowing that the idea has popped into your head? Do you give him the okay, or do you make a scholar check in response?
Soriel quickly turns to Malachi upon hearing this over the Vox. If you have an ounce of restraint in your mind, hold for this moment. One cell here nearly arced through me. We don't know whether shooting that cell will kill us all.
There's only way. Okay, yeah, you can go.
Oh. I look over to the cells from the distance, and from me just kind of being in the same room.
As you as you take your gaze
Can I do a
off
scholar
it,
check?
Well, as you, who's manning the machine gun, takes your eyes off it for the briefest moment, your hand letting go, the machine gun going back to an auto fire mode, you hear the crickets and the chittering as the swarm manage to push over the line of the pipe and scurry towards you as I inflict a point of ruin.
Okay.
I would like to use that glory, if everyone's okay with it, to advert my attention and focus on pushing them back over that pipe. Will you allow that, DM?
Not me. You gotta talk to your party.
Yeah. What do you guys feel about that?
I
I think we should let it like get close, like just make it more chaotic.
I think with the power of a glory, I feel like we could use that to open the fucking door.
All right.
There's a lot of ways that I'm thinking that we can open the door right now. So. Okay.
All right. Yeah. No. I don't use the glory. And.
Okay.
Portil
so you're not
says.
using...
Yeah. No. He's like He gets frustrated and frickin' jams his hand back into the chassis as he was and tries to hold back the swarm. Not being distracted this time, learning from his mistake.
As you continue to fire upon the swarm, they're coming over it. You're managed to holding them off, and the barrels start to heat up. You're gaining ground, but you're also... You can tell this gun's maybe gonna pop soon.
Alright. I see the barrels heating up, and I need to take it easy on it. So I go to the other machine gun turret, and I do another ballistics check.
Okay.
Alright.
Roll me another 11d6. You need to pass a 4 again?
I got an 8 that
because
time.
you
with
only
3
got
ones.
one exalted icon. Not enough to shift it, but you pass. Upon passing, you stick your arms in the machine gun and you halt the line. You're focused on the machine gun. Back to Sorial and Malachi. You can make me a scholar check if you want.
Nah, I don't want a scholar check. I'm just gonna see like me seeing him switch from turret to turret, like the swarm getting closer. I'm just gonna shoot this one over here. I'm just gonna say fuck it and shoot it. Do I need what check do I
Sorial?
need? Is it also
I mean, as long
ballistic?
as you're okay with it.
Yeah, I'm fine with it.
Well,
Okay.
it sounds like he's kind of doing that despite my warning. He didn't respond to my.
So which
my,
one are you gonna
to my
shoot?
cry.
This one, the
So I'm
one
gonna shoot this the one on closer to the door over here, and I don't know if you're seeing. Are you
right
seeing my
click and
thing
drag
moving?
your oh, over here. Okay. What are you shooting it with?
I'm shooting it with my plasma pistol. So plasma on plasma. Gonna be a nice blast.
Okay. I need you to roll me a ballistic check.
Sure.
All right, so ballistic check. What do I need to pass? My total is at 10.
So you'd roll 10d6s.
So I just like hit the plus sign 10 times.
Not the plus. You're gonna roll. You're gonna click no. 10d6 is not 10 plus, not 6 plus 10. So you're gonna click the d6 10
Okay.
times, then roll.
This. All right, got a 6.
Okay, you're at criticaled. So let's count up your points and tell me if you passed
So 2, 4.
A5.
So 2, 4, 6. 8. I got 8 just in sixes, and then I got 1, 2, 3. So 11 total.
Yep. So you needed to pass a 5. You have enough to, let's see. You have enough to shift one icon if you want, or you can keep it in for extra insurance.
So what was the shift again? Sorry.
If you have leftover exalted icons, you can
Mhm.
choose to shift them. If you shift them, you bank that shift for a later check that you're like, hey, I want to boost this check. Kind of like a bardic inspiration in D&D. It allows
So
you
I
to
get like
plus
extra
2.
points on another check that I might be lower.
Yeah. Or you can bank that shift into a glory.
We'll do a glory so we can have 2.
Okay. So you have currently 2 glory. As you smack the generator with a plasma pistol shot and your wrath criticals, you manage to send it forward. Your plasma shot fuses the core into place that was broken, and it manages to power the right side here, overvolting the other one and melting it in place. Your shot somehow managed to overclock the generator, which has begun to slowly open the door.
Ha! That's how you do it.
The door isn't open enough to go through, but the door will open enough in approximately about, we'll say, loosely 6 rounds.
And what does it mean by 6 rounds?
When everybody has a turn and I do some rolls for the enemy and stuff. So you're currently on round 6 right now. The doors are slowly opening. You still have the left generator side, as the door is kind of like at a quarter power right now. And you also still have the terminals on the far ends. But you're done with your turn. Artorius, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, man. Sorry about that.
Nope. You're
You good,
fine.
bro?
To fill you in, they managed to shoot the plasma generator and, on a critical success, get it to overvolt and open up the door barely a little bit.
Okay, cool. I did hear that.
So on your
Is it-
side, what do you want to do?
Can I use my strength to try to help pry the door open faster?
You can try.
I'm gonna start.
This door is very big, though, but you can most certainly try.
Okay. I think that's what I'm gonna go for. I'm gonna rush
So-
towards the door, and I'm going to pull my back and ceramite in a jerking, twisting motion, and try to lift open this door.
So go ahead and move your token.
I jump in and say I see what he's doing, and like run over as well.
Okay. So if you're both going to do this, now remind you of Wrath. Wrath dice that you can use to do narrative declarations and things.
At that point,
And you have
can
glory.
I also do it?
Well, you had your turn to shoot the thing. I want to give these two
Okay.
something to do. So I need you both to roll me your strength checks. So you would look at your enhanced section of how many dice you need to roll. You each need to pass a 5.
Okay, so I have
Okay.
8.
So my
strength.
enhance is 8.
So Artorius, your strength is an 8.
So it's rating 5, enhanced 8.
You roll the enhanced. And then Soriel, what's your strength?
Rating 5, adjusted 8.
Okay, so now use your... That's your pool. Roll your d6s.
Okay. 8. That's my roll.
So I'm rolling 8 d6s, right?
Yep.
Storial passes.
Do I count the wrath die towards my roll as well, like the first one? Like,
The first one is always your Wrath dice.
does that like do I guess my question is like, do I roll 8 plus 1 for the wrath or
Wrath dice
8?
is still a d6. It's just
Okay,
that if
okay,
you get a critical on it, things happen.
Understood. Cool. Okay. Cool.
I got a
So-
critical
Artur-
fail on the
So-
wrap dice.
Arturian failed on his.
So count up your checks.
Yeah, I got a...
And so count up your points and then tell me what they are. First, Soriel, what is yours?
I count 5.
You just barely passed. What about you, Artorius?
So I got the 1 on the wrath dice, and then I
Mhm.
got a 2, 2, 5, 6, 2, 3, 5.
So 2s
not
and
adding
3s
that,
don't do
am
anything.
I?
5 is a 1.
Jeez.
4 and 5 are 1 point. 6s are 2 points.
Oh, 4 and
Let me-
5 are 1
let me write
point.
that
Oh,
down.
4 and 5 are 1
Let me
point.
write that down.
6s are 2 points. So 1s are crit fails. They don't count against anything. It just means a crit fail. And then 2s and 3s don't do anything. 4s and 5s are 1 point. 6s are 2 points.
I rolled. Sorry. So my score actually is 6.
Okay. What about you, Artorius?
I have 4.
Okay. Now, you have 2 Wrath dice. I would recommend as the DM, because you crit failed this Wrath, that you use one of your Wrath points to re-roll this check.
Yeah, do you guys want to re-roll?
Well, you
That
can
was-
re-roll
Those are your
because
points.
Wrath points
Only
are
the-
individual.
Glory are the ones
Wrath
that's first one.
Glory is
Okay,
the
okay,
big
ah.
ones for everyone.
Or if you want to save it, I can try to help you guys, or maybe
Well,
Timothy can also try.
it's always better to spend Wrath because Wrath can be gotten back pretty fucking easily.
I'll
How do
spend
you get it
wrath.
again?
How do you get Wrath, you said?
Mhm.
Wrath is just for good roleplay, rewarded upon completing objectives, and
Okay.
you get it for, like, doing really fantastical things. But it's easy enough
Okay.
to get back. Glory is the hard one to get, because you either have to have 2 Exalted or do something monstrous. So if you're going to use a wrath point, you would use 1 wrath point, and then re-roll your check. Artorias?
Artorias, we need to dig deep.
Yes. And so we're doing the wrath.
So
It's my spending.
yep, you have
I'm
2
going to spend my
points.
wrath point. Reroll.
Yep. You spend your point and re-roll.
Okay. And so that's another 8 d6s.
Yep, 8 d6s.
Another 8 d6s. Boom. Give me some money. Give me some money.
You got it.
Oh, I got a
Ooh.
crit on my wrath dice, and then I have 1 point from a 4. So I got a crit on the wrath dice,
So what's your
and
total?
It's still a 4.
just that
-1.
3, I guess would be because with the
Oh,
wrath
yeah.
dice counted, it's
Yep.
2, and then I have.
So, even though you didn't
one.
pass, you managed to, with Soriel, you managed to start shoving the door open faster as you're overclocking your strength. However, as you begin to push and your back begins to crumple, you can hear the squeaking of the joints of your power armor as it begins to crack and break a little bit. And then as you keep pushing forward, you hear a snap as your shoulder fractures. Take 1 mortal wound damage.
Oh fuck! Oh man! Oh no!
So, just 1 mortal wound damage. Out of however many mortal wounds do you have? How many do you have?
And let me see that there.
Is that the toughness or?
No, it's literally
where
called
are
mortal
where are
wounds.
mortal wounds?
It's an
Okay.
Max
okay.
wounds. So you look at your max wounds. How many do you have?
13.
You would now have 12.
I take a wound. No, I
One.
have 12.
You have 12. So you feel your
Yes.
shoulder crack, but you have pushed it open just enough for you to single filely fit through.
Oh, my fucking back!
Oh, me fucking back, lad! The Emperor's gonna be feeling me arse in the morning. Curse this fucking
stretching.
warp-torn country. Fuck ye, Abaddon. You suffering black whore. So, you, with both the feat of strength, push it open as it cracks open as you hear the screeching of the machine spirits fighting you and not liking it. But you can single-filely fit through if you all wanted to. One at a time.
Okay, we can fit through one at a time.
We still have to hold this though while we're doing that, or is the door
Oh,
kind
yeah.
of
As
hold
that
it.
occurs, I flick a point of ruin to do something. Does anyone want to counter with a glory point?
Do we have?
I'm
We have
okay with
points,
using
don't
a glory if you guys wanna.
We have
wanna
2,
use it
right?
on it.
Yes.
We have 2.
Yeah, we have 2.
So I vote yay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Good with me.
As you were about to overload the door, you could feel a surge of electricity spiking through the different cells as it is pushing and overclocking the other damage generator. But you managed to, Portel, you saw that the surge was going through the wires. You quickly pull out your bolt pistol and shoot the wire, upon which it discharges arcing electricity to hit a couple Tyranids. Upon doing so, or Tyranids. Upon doing so, a couple of them get shocked, but it was about to hit the other turret and overvolt it. You managed to avert ruin. You have 1 glory point remaining. Whoops.
Good. We have good point spend. I'd say.
Portil, brother, turrets are autonomous.
Sorrel.
The turrets are autonomous. Get your ass over here. We're going.
Dip my head. Say, 1 moment, brother. and I rush over, grab my heavy flamer off the ground,
Mm-hmm.
and then I rush back over with the guys.
As you rush back over, you can see the tide just explode forward as the turrets are barely able to keep them back from a few feet from the staircase. As you just hear the screaming Tyranids, the yelling Geno cultists as they say, "The Almighty is coming! We are going to bring you to the many-armed Emperor! Come with us! Come to him! We shall bring you to claw and teeth together! Rise forth, brother!" Who's going
put my
through first?
Portil puts his index and middle finger on his left hand to his eyes on his visor, and points it back at the Tyranids. And then I grab. What is it? What's your character's name, Mikal?
Malachi.
Malachi. I grab him and in malicious intent shove him towards the opening.
Oh, beep. You just throw me.
As you are pushed forward,
I shove
Malachi,
you.
through the door, you are the first one to go through as you stumble forward. Upon stumbling forward, you see that beyond the other hatch, this place is war-torn. But before we get to that, who's the next person through?
Well, we don't have to hold it, do we? Me and Soriel?
Well, you kind of have to keep pushing it open, because you're going to have to push it shut.
I head through next.
As you head through next, you see the destruction on the other side as they get up past, almost barely up the steps, as they overtake one of the turrets and rip it down.
Oh shit.
All right. I want to do an awareness check as I enter this room.
Who's that?
Portil.
We'll get to that in a minute. I want to get everyone through first.
As Portil's shadow immediately passes through the door, Soriel immediately looks to Artorias. "I'm pulling rank on you, RISIN or not. Get your ass under the door."
As you command, brother. And he releases the door to rush in there.
Okay. Soriel, do you rush in afterwards?
Let's see.
As you hear him rush in afterwards, you see they overtake the other turret. They rip it down as they come forward, some swarming into the open cavity, literally just throwing themselves into the generator and dying like mindless rats that see, "Oh, food's there! Dead, 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 dead. Oh, food's there! Dead, 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 dead." And as they do so, you hear sparking from this side as the generator door starts to slowly close, as they knock loose whatever this core was over here, and it starts to lose power and close the door. Tick, 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 tick.
Not a moment to lose. Soriel hits the deck and throws himself under the door.
Okay, you slide in through. As the Tyranids begin to swarm upward, they clash against the outer genitorium of the door, slam, as it crushes shut, squishing about 100 of them with acidic blood all over the backside of the door as it begins to squelch and sizzle down the crack. As you hear their lifeless and stupid bodies beating up against the outside of it, scratching against it to viciously claw through, they seal. This door will hold for now. It is an old door, an old blast door, but it will hold for now. Meanwhile, you find yourself deep within the Genitorium's bay. All around you, open wires spark and flare up in the darkness. The wires above you with hanging fans and little lights that gleam and shimmer in the darkness that are all around you. I did my best to kind of give you an outline for what everything is here with the lines. You see there staircases that go down, as well as a hallway that extends outward. You can see there are some rafters that extend left and right. At the far, far end, there is a terminal that glows with a dim green light at the end of the hallway. What do you all want to do?
So Malachi, at this moment, he's still pissed that Portillo pushed him, so he just pushed him back, and like kind of like in a,
Oh no!
kind of like a fighting, kind of like, what the
You
fuck
shove
was
me, I
that
shove
about,
you.
brother? Boom! I shove him.
I would like to do an opposed strength check.
So
Wrestling.
this would be depends. Are you doing this for infliction of damage, or are you doing this as like a back and forth?
So I will say more like, well, at least for me, it's more like back and forward kind of thing. Maybe, you know, uh, not with the intent of killing, but like, the intent of like at least,
Okay.
pushing him back or
Then
whatever.
I would just say strength v strength. Oh, actually, athletics versus athletics.
Okay.
So the both of you roll me athletics checks. Get your dice pool and
Okay.
roll.
So I got a 13. I'll let it.
And then you would roll yours, Malachi.
I put like an extra one. How can I like remove it? Oh wait, I just gonna instead of
Right click.
Right click to
okay,
remove it.
so
Left click to add.
13. Yep.
So what did you get, Portil?
I got 7.
And what did you get, Malachi?
I got 13.
So 7 versus 13.
Mm-hmm.
He punks me out pretty clearly.
So as you push Portil, and Portil, as you kind of try to shove him back, you are pushed pretty heavily as you are shunted onto the ground back to hit the railing as it dents forward, and you look behind you as you almost slipped off the edge to see there are a bunch of holes in the ground over here, as well as a bunch of sparks, as it's about, I'd say, 30 feet down.
Not too bad.
But you're definitely punked. This guy's stronger than you.
Soriel draws his bolt pistol. Points it at
Artorius draws his chainsword and revs it once. Brothers! Look how easily we fall upon each other.
Artorius, you better reel in your hound. Your shoulder is shot, and if I don't tend to it, I could take you even on your better day. Your hound Malachi.
This fighting is why we have been lost for 10,000 plus years. We are all sons of the lion. We must behave as such instead of petty squabbles. We are not sons of Horus.
Malachi humbles me a little bit, and I just stand there ready with my heavy flamer.
Soriel, could you send me that long link thing to import your character sheet as an apothecary real quick?
Yes. The long like the PDF or
no? In the forge, did you keep your long link or no? Or are you just looking at your
I've just
sheet?
been referencing the PDF.
Okay, and the PDF is you chose apothecary, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It is a start apothecary tier 3. Like it's documented.
Yep. Okay, let me just look at this real quick. I was gonna ask if you had any continue with your roleplay.
At the mere mention of the name, Soriel's gaze snaps to Artorius. Bolter still trained on Malachi. You dare speak the Archtrader's name? You know not of why we are here, you dare to speak his name?
I speak the Archtrader's name because I've seen him, young one. Now lower your bolter from my
I was
ally
there when the book
and
was
let us
written.
get through this together.
So Malachi, seeing this, just starts laughing out loud. It's like, ha ha ha. because he managed to overpower Portio. He just dusts off his armor and it's like, brothers, you take this too seriously. And he just starts walking off, doesn't really care what's going on.
Basically, ha! Pussy!
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. We're gonna kill each other. Okay. Hold on. Well, Artorius revs the chainsaw again. What can we see?
So, you said you wanted to heal him. Did you take any talents for your apothecary or no?
Talents. Let's see where are they? Hold on. They're not. I did, but I don't see them on this sheet now. All of a sudden. Give me 1 second.
Oh, I should have done fucking Dirty Fighter.
Everybody's gonna be
gotta
thinking
have
about
that.
that push.
What kind of talents
Say,
did
oh,
you
they're
take?
not the. Oh wait. Here we are.
Actually, I think Dirty Fighter would have like suited me a lot more, but I didn't pick it either. Yeah.
Okay, I have, let's see, talents. I do have Angel of Mercy, as far as relevant to this. All of them, you do want all of them, and that's the one I think is relevant because that's my Medicaid.
I don't think I got your new sheet. Could you send the new sheet over?
Oh, yeah, because what I sent you, I realize now there were more options on the main sheet that I sent.
Yeah.
like
Please,
that. So
please send me your new sheet.
how do I get this to print all in one big thing? Because it. Oh, wait, there we go. I just didn't. I'm a fool. Do you want informal? Can I just send you a screenshot of the section that you don't have? Because
Just
what
send me a screenshot.
Okay. Everything upstream is the same. I just didn't send you this section of it.
Yeah, go ahead and send it in general.
Okay.
You still have mine, correct,
Yes.
Mr. Cactus? Yeah,
I was
okay.
just
My apologies.
No, you're fine. I just wanted to check, just to see what you had for an apothecary. So, you should also all be looking at your talents if you have any, to make sure that you use them effectively. But,
Yep.
says you got over this little spat, or in it. Does anybody want to do anything?
Gritting his teeth. So, I guess.
I didn't mean to
Yeah.
interrupt your roleplay, sorry.
What was
Go
my
ahead, Soriel.
let's see. Gritting his teeth. Soriel lowers his bolter. Looks to maintains his gaze with Artorius. You are right, brother. In this, we are here, the four of us. Your shoulder. You helped me lift that. You helped. We lifted that door. In that, you've earned enough trust from me. For now. Come here. Let me see if I can nurse that shoulder.
I would appreciate it. So I move over and I turn around. Well, first I put away the chain blade and turn around and let him take a look at my shoulder.
While they're doing that, I want to do an awareness check.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your checks. So, you're going to use what, your Narthium?
Nartesium?
Probably be the Narthesium, yes.
Narthesium.
Yeah, this brother isn't quite dead yet. Don't need the reductor.
I'm going to get the reductor out. What's that? Oh, it will help you soon. Don't worry.
Yeah, turn around, close your eyes.
So to heal wounds, I need you to make me a DN3 Medicae test to restore the wound.
Okay.
If you have any shifted icons, you can use the shifted icons onto it to restore one more additional wound. But because you're an apothecary, you have the narthicum, which, as reading here, concentration. So it reduces the penalty of healing by 2, or you can basically, so you get a choice. You can either reduce the DN to a 1 to restore the shoulder, or you can choose to heal an extra wound.
Well, he only has 1 wound. Right, to the shoulder?
Yeah, so your DN
Yeah, I only
check
have 1 wound.
is a 1, so I need you to make me a Medicae check.
Okay, so that'll be Medicae is 10 out of 12.
So what's the total for it?
So total is 10/12. What is? Yeah, that's the only. Why is that in that format?
10/12.
It's 12. Oh, it's 10, but conditional modifier +2 when determining wound removal during a regroup. Angel of Mercy. That's my talent.
Okay, so you have a dice pool of 10.
Okay. Because this is not a regroup. Okay, cool. So I will roll then 10 d6s.
Yep.
Okay.
Because you can still roll a nat fail and fuck your shoulder up more. I'll heal your shoulder, brother. Snap breaks it. There. Healed.
Brother, your arm will not hurt if you do not have an arm.
Ah!
What a tech marine way of thinking.
Me and my.
Oh my god.
Okay, so that's...
You rolled 66.
Oh,
not
sorry, it was
76.
6. What? Yeah, no, that's. Yep.
Fuck you, you don't get those 4d6s. Not worth my time.
Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're gonna pass. It's 1.
But 6, 7, 8 minus 2, 6.
So you. By the way, 1s don't minus anything. They're just fails. The ones don't
okay.
minus anything. It's just if you get a lot of them, it could lead to a fail depending on how serious the roll was.
Understood. Okay.
If you get a lot of 1s, for example, say you get a critical success, but like Talus, you rolled 5 1s. You're going to incur a penalty, even though you're still succeeding on the roll of whatever it was doing. Whereas a nat fail, but a bunch of 6s, would mean that you failed the check upwards. So in that case, it would be, I opened the door, but I managed to make a bunch of Tyranids fall from the ceiling.
Okay. Cool.
So it can be either way. But you manage to relocate the fracture as you give him a little bit of an injection, and your narthecium revs up like a chainsaw, and just a little tiny prick comes out and gives him a little Medicae as you rev up this chainsword laser hybrid gun thing.
There you are.
So it does heal me, or does it fuck me?
No, you
I'm sorry.
healed 1 wound.
Okay. He did heal. He did heal me when he said rev. I was like, oh wait, what?
Like I want you to imagine like he's revving a chainsaw, like, oh god, what's it gonna do? And it's just a tiny little needle that comes out.
Yeah. So for a brief moment, Artorias does get like flashbacks of like, oh no, my brother's about to kill me, and he maybe even winces a little bit, but after he turns around, he gives a very respectful nod to Soriel. Thank you, brother.
My oaths bind me. Now let's take to the matter at hand.
Brothers, are you done flirting? We need to figure out what we're
roll
doing.
me your
over here.
awareness check.
Absolutely. Closed in my window.
Beef.
I gotta
the
load it up.
window,
Just
to the
gotta click
wall.
roll. The sweat drops down my thermite.
Ooh. So, You need a 4 to pass.
Failed, and then critical failed.
Well, yep, you fail by 1 with a crit fail. So, with this, you see around you that there are sparks flying from the ceiling. You can see that, the hallway is dark. And what you do see, though, is you hear rumbling. You hear rumbling all around you. Now, whether that is this place falling down apart, you can't tell. But you hear trampling of footsteps. You hear the echoes of them. That's it. You also hear the ones from behind you that are thumping themselves up against the door and bashing their skulls against the steel.
I announced to everyone, I can't make sense of this situation. Can someone else take a gander?
I'll allow one more person to make a check on awareness before you have to move on.
Okay. Who thinks they're the most perceptive?
I think
of the
Malachi is
group?
pretty stupid. I think it should be so real.
I think I should.
It's
I
alright.
have. Can I speak to also you were talking about our stats? We talk about our talents and things. I guess.
Yeah.
What's up? Okay, yeah. So I also have ever vigilant, which adds +2 to my passive awareness. So does that not apply, or how does that work?
So, passive awareness is a little bit different in Wrath and Glory. Passive awareness would be, say you are walking down a corridor like this. You could use your passive awareness to try to clue out, it's like the check that was before was an awareness check to specifically look in this area. Passive awareness is, we're going to be walking in a few hallways. I can tell say you get down this hallway a bit and hey, it's going to be a while before we get anywhere. I'm going to roll a passive awareness check to see if I can spot any ambushes.
Okay.
But you have to
Understood.
make that declaration beforehand that that's what you're using it for.
Okay, so it's a little more contextual.
Yes.
Okay, understood.
Passive awareness isn't like passive awareness in D&D where it's you just base-wise, you have to declare this is what I'm doing for it.
Okay. Let's see.
And without it, you probably will get ambushed. But your character would have to think of it in the moment.
Let's see. For now, I'm just gonna run and take a standard. Well, I guess no. We walked in. We already see all this,
You
the hallway
see
and everything.
The basic hallway. Ignore these yellow circles. You don't see those yet.
Right.
Those are
don't
just
exist.
for me and knowledge. But you do see the light glow of a terminal down here. And you see the rafters and everything else, the sparks flying all around, the spans fitting above you with the lights twisting between the blades and a little bit of thumbling and rumbling around. Whether the place is literally falling apart as beams are falling down and scrap metal and everything, or it's the Tyranids.
Sons of the First. Soriel says as he starts just actually walking purposefully down one of the stairwells. We must keep moving. And as he starts to immediately initiates movement before looking out all along the wider area, I see what looks like a terminal. We'll head towards there. And making his way down the stairs, I would like to do a passive awareness check along the walls of the chamber to make sure that, as I'm making sort of this approach down, nothing is going to reach out.
Make me a passive awareness then. So same check. If you have any talents to add to it, add to it.
Okay, so passive awareness would be +2 off of ever vigilant. And what am I rolling off of? Just awareness?
Yes, so if you have a passive +2, you look at your total and then add 2 to the pool.
Okay, so it'll be awareness 9 +2, 11.
So roll me 11d6.
11d6. Alright,
That's a lot of dice.
that's a critical failure on the wrath dice, but 1, 2,
You need
4.
to pass a 4.
Well, I got 4.
Okay. So as you're walking down these steps, you're kind of checking the walls. The walls seem sturdy enough. As you're going down and passively aware what's going around you, you hear the rumblings and you feel the rumblings on the wall. things are moving above and below you, and you start to hear less noise on the door. They are
I'm going to be
moving
tag along shortly
they're moving
behind him too.
above and below you right now, but not to you. They're moving to something else, as if they're being directed.
I think Soriel has a clue. I'm following him because I don't.
Astoria, before you move any further, Portel and no, hold on. You'd be here. You'd be here. Before you move any further, Astorius and Malachi, are you moving with them, or are you moving on the other end? Where are you going?
So Malachi looks at Artorias and says under his breath, he's like, "Who put the medic in charge?"
And I would say,
The Legion?
agreed, brother. We have to get this out alive. Fixed my shoulder.
Also, he rubs your shoulder a little bit, and now you guys are best friends, sure. And he just starts going down the stairs.
Kind for. Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. He bites his tongue, but he's also not happy with Malachi right now, and he's
like,
going down the
oh,
steps.
he called you a good boy. You're best friends now.
Give him a pat on the head.
Motherfucker.
And before we continue this next bit, unpause. So, you're coming down the stairway. What you didn't seem to realize, though, Soriel, is that a part of them were coming towards you.
Yeah, whoops.
As now we go to combat. As you see up from all around you that the holes that were in the ground sprout forth as scrap metal is shattered everywhere, and a horde of gaunt runners begins to swarm into the area. Now, in this game, some people like to do initiative. I prefer phase fighting. Phase fighting is where we have the enemy phase or your phase. Now, because you rolled your awareness check beforehand, but you rolled a nat 1 on your wrath dice, you are getting ambushed. You can choose, though, this is where the other part of wrath dice and glory come into play. You can use glory to seize initiative. Meaning that when you seize initiative, you force yourself or your player phase first by using glory, if you feel that the threat is deemed enough. If not, you will be ambushed and the enemies will go first.
Is the... Oh, I see the wire markers. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 nurses coming in.
So you say the only way for us to get initiative is if we use the glory point?
The only way to seize initiative if you're ambushed is to use a glory point. Meaning that when you seize initiative, you will go first. However, I can spend a ruin point to negate that. But I will openly tell you right now, because we're doing the test session first, I don't have any ruin right now. Going forward, though, you wouldn't know if I have ruin or not. So you'd have to make the gamble.
I'll be honest, guys.
Got you. Okay.
These are gaunt runners. I think since we're sitting on one glory point, there could be worse situations ahead. So I'm not going to ask for a glory point to be used here.
I was thinking that looking
you have
at
10
gaunts,
seconds to
too.
decide.
Out.
5.
So let them have the initiative. I agree.
Not using glory point.
2, 1. Okay. So the gaunt runners are going to run around you, Sorio, as they see you. As they come in to swarm. And I'm specifically waiting so I can roll a pack group on you.
Okay.
So these runners are being commanded by something, and so they gain the pack ability. to, be able to cumulatively roll together. So they're all going to roll together. Does a 4 hit your defiance or defense?
Say it one time.
So you're going to look at your traits.
Yes.
Does a 4 hit your defense?
I have a defense of 4.
Meets it, beats it. So
Beats it.
Meets
Cool.
it, beats it means that like if they meet it, they beat it.
Yeah. Yep.
Now they're going to roll damage. So also, to quickly get out of the way, extra dice, the way that extra damage works, the ED, is that say you have a bolter, right, that does 12 damage plus 2 ED. You'd roll 2d6s, meaning that just like before in checks, 4 and 5s are 1 and 6s are 2 extra points. So if you got 2 6s, you deal 4 extra damage. If you got a 4 and a 5, then you do 2 extra damage. 1s do nothing to you, and 2s and 3s do nothing to you. Make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
They swarm you, take 20 damage. As they swarm you for 20 damage, you now look at your resilience. What's your resilience?
11.
11 minus 20 is 9. You take 9 mortal wounds of damage.
Ooh.
Spicy. Okay.
Okay, does he roll like like defense against that, or no? He just take the damage.
When you take damage, so when things hit you, right, your resilience is acting as a damage buffer. So 20 damage came in, minus 11 equals 9 mortal wounds. 9 mortal wound damage.
So it's not like tabletop that you can like roll your defense dice and you can negate more damage. So you still.
No. If you have a talent for that of incoming damage, then you can, but unless you have a talent, then you don't. I think there's a thing like a soak wound, where if you can soak a wound on your round or something, but
Guys, gods are scary.
well, when like they're all attacking you at once, it's scary.
Yeah.
Gaunts is scary.
For the record, that was not through RP. It's just, okay.
So each of these squares is considered 2 inches. Oh, not 2 inches. Sorry. I was gonna say a meter.
Feet?
1.
Yeah. One meter.
The 1 inch translates to 1 meter.
No, it'll say in your thing about meters and inches. Let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, so your range is like a 12. That's a 12-meter range.
Okay.
So if you look at your bolt gun, there's 12, 24, and... Well, I'm looking on Astorius. It's 12, 24, and 36. 12 is close range. If you're at close range, you get a +1 on your... you get a +1 extra in damage. If you're at middle range, 24 normal damage, and if you're extended range of 36, it's a -2 on your damage. Is I think how that works.
Cool.
So
I have a
then we-
question for combat.
What's up?
I have the bolter discipline trait, and then I have an augmented eye, which means the bolter discipline is using a weapon with the bolt keyword. If it has rapid fire, I get a +1. So my bolt rifle has rapid fire, means does that have a +1? And then my augmented eye has a +1 to ranged attack tests.
So a ranged attack test
Plus
is
is die.
if you're going at extended range and you want to hit something specifically. So for example, using a sniper rifle or an auto bolter to try to hit a critical weak point or to blind it or to do something like that, like a trick shot, you would use a range test.
Mhm.
Or if it was flying, you'd use a range test, or moving fast, stuff like that. Or say you were from where you are, they're considered pretty fucking small. If you wanted to hit only one of them and not a couple, say there was like an exploding barrel near Sorio, you wanted to hit the enemy but not the barrel, range test.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And stuff
Gotcha.
like that, like you just mentioned a barrel. Can we just say there's a barrel? It has to be you. Like, oh, there's a barrel here, whatever. Can, like, Sorio will be like...
I have to tell you there's a
Well,
barrel
the
there,
DM
or show it on the... I would tell you there's a barrel there.
Yeah.
But I'm using it as an example. There isn't a barrel there now, but...
Yes. You'd have to see it, or you'd have to acknowledge it. The DM would tell you.
It's just an example. Another way you could use it is like, I see there's a turret. I want to shoot the... say the turret's hostile to you. I'll shoot the sensor on the turret so it can't see us. That'd be a range check. Because you're hitting a specific point. So, we're now moving into phases. I'm going to go basically for Sorial, Portiel, Malachi, and Asterius. Are you all okay with that order?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, how do I pull up a cone icon for my flamer?
I would just draw you a triangle. How big is your cone?
I'm trying to find that right now. It's not telling me in the core rules set right now.
Well, you look on your character sheet.
Yeah, I'm on that right now.
What is your range?
My range?
Because that's the cone it fires out of. What's the range on your gun?
14, 8, and 12.
Okay. Whose needs this? This Porto? Portiel?
Portiel, yeah.
Yeah, Portiel.
So 14. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's beautiful. I like that right there.
I see an issue.
Bathe him in the holy light of the Emperor.
Yeah, bro.
He's a medic. He's a medic, dude.
Bro, he already have like 5 wounds left. You're gonna...
I have 2 wounds left.
You're gonna fucking kill this
He's
man.
a medic, dude.
He's
Yeah,
gonna be able to pick.
Can I move? I have the ability built tough. Any weapon I carry with the heavy tray is halved and heavy.
Here's how things work. You can move if you want to. Movement is based on your speed. So if you look at your speed, the speed directly correlates to the squares on the board. So you can move that many squares on the board. So Malachi, how many squares, how much speed do you have?
Me?
Yep.
I thought it was Portiel's turn.
Yeah, I'm just using you as an example.
It is.
Oh, me, I have 7.
So you would be able to like move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Also, to know, if you go to the measuring tool and use the M movement of the person, you can click and drag yourself.
So how do you do that?
Go to the right side, click on the measuring tool, and then click on the person with M, and you can click and drag, and it will show you how many meters or squares you can move.
Alright.
Measuring tool? I don't see that.
So...
Click M on your keyboard. And you see at the top of your screen how there is the ruler and the person. Click the person, then click your token and drag.
Yeah, my speed's 7, so... So yeah. I think this... Can I, like,
So...
I get, like, right
to explain,
like,
to
you said the
explain
little
movement
person,
and
probably?
actions. Yeah, you do that and then click your token and drag, and you can, like, see where you want to go. But, you're right here.
Okay.
So, You
5
have
meters, yeah.
the ability to use a movement. I want to get this right, so give me a quick second. So you have a combat action, you have movement, simple actions, free actions, and reflexive. So combat actions are attacking or using your skill. Movement is moving, your speed in meters. A simple action is like reloading your gun, to draw, using a sword, kick open a door, look around, stuff like that. You can talk to each other. I don't count that as a free action. You can talk to each other or do whatever you want. But a free action is to roll determination, or to shout, or to give a warning or a heads up. That I would talk to. Like if someone was down the hall, you'd have to shout and use your free action. Reflexive is like a react. So reacting would be, say an enemy crosses your path, you could attempt to hit them with a reflexive action, or you could say that reflexive action for, say, enemy comes to attack you. You're holding a shield. I put my shield up to parry. I'm holding a heavy weapon. This guy tries to run up on me. I'm going to try to shoot him as he runs up on me with my heavy flamer. That's like your reflexive. Then you have like advanced actions where you can do like a full round action. So you spend everything to do... You'd spend all your movement, all your actions, everything to do a charge, where you would charge with your melee weapon and sprint forward to do damage and move. You could do it to like prep yourself for a ambush, to hold and bunker down. You could do multi-attacks, meaning that I choose to swing with 2 swords in both my hands, or if you had the dueling talent to use 2 pistols, that would take your entire turn in movement.
Yeah.
But yeah.
We get basically one action right here.
You get 1 combat action, 1 simple action, so interacting with the world, a free action, which is, you talking, moving, shouting, checks, and movement. So like in
And a
D&D,
combat.
it would be your main action, bonus action, reaction, and movement.
Okay.
Okay. I can speak in D&D, but I'm going to try to do it in Wrath and Glory. Alright.
Okay. So, I'm first up on the gauntlet here.
So Soriel, you're first. What do you want to do?
Yep.
Okay. So, for the RP, I would like... My intention here is movement. And I'm going to take my full movement speed of 7. My
Okay.
intention is to move 7 meters.
As you do
Out here.
so, the Gaunts are going to attempt to swipe you.
Okay.
So...
Would be
one
equivalent
doesn't...
to an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. So you go ahead and move your 7. Over here.
Okay.
They miss you for a 1. They collectively get a 1. They don't hit you. So you slide on past. Now what would you like to do?
And I will add RP to this afterwards. Second action. So that's movements.
And you can do these in any order that you want. You don't have to do them in a set order.
Okay. I'm looking at this, and I was reading basically. No, so rolling determination. Every icon converts 1 wound to shock.
Yes, so determination means that you roll me a determination check and you convert your wounds to shock wounds, basically soaking them into yourself for the sake of mental stability. The more shocks you have means that if you ever encounter fear effects, psychic effects, or grievous wounds or grievous stress, you're more susceptible to it. Risk reward.
What about I guess Medicae while we're in combat?
Medicae while in combat can occur, but that usually takes a resource. So, Medicae in combat. 1 minute. Just want to...
Running away while performing surgery on yourself.
You guys ever play Escape from Tarkov?
I've also played Skyrim.
Yeah, yeah. Let me open the pause menu and eat like 4 fucking dinners.
Cheese whittles.
More cheese. Yes.
Oh, jeez.
20 apples.
So, let me check my rules real quick. So I'm just...
Oh, careful there, Malachi. You're adjusting your size.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to move the fucking.
It's
doesn't-
the you gotta click the thing on the right first, and then or
so
W.
do you have
W all.
do you have a medi kit or something with you, or is it just your Narthium?
It's
or
just the
whatever?
it's just the Narthesium at the moment. The reductor.
So-
It's sort
I would say, as an apothecary, you are able to heal wounds in combat. However, your check is going to go up every time that you do so. The more you can heal in combat, but it's more to keep people alive than to take things off from you. It's better to heal
Right.
out of combat.
yeah. Okay.
So
That's I figured as
if
much.
you were to do so, say the check starting off would be a DN3, then becomes a DN5, then a DN7, then a DN9. And
we're
will
gonna
get
save that.
progressively harder.
We're gonna not do that.
And if someone goes down and you're at a DN9, oh buddy, good fucking luck.
Okay, so moved. Got lucky they didn't swipe me. Great. Next sort of thing. Get the flamer, so I'm not going to. We'll I guess use the free action and yell at Portail, and with volume, I guess enough that Malachi and Artorias would hear. Alright, let's do the up here. So fucking Gaunt's run my shit. Portail! Screams Soriel as he's sort of been overcome by the Gaunt horde and making a dash and escape. Flames now! As he dives out of the way to the side, calling for Portail to bring up support with his heavy weapons. Obviously, with the apothecary heavily wounded. This warning is obviously was with volume enough for hopefully the other two to hear as well.
Yeah, they would be able to hear you. As they see the bloodied apothecary run to the other side and be like, oh fuck.
Malachi starts laughing. See the apothecary running.
Alright, it's my show right now.
If that ends Soriel's turn, you can go for it. Other thing to note, reloading. I only count reloads if there's serious combat going on. What I classify as serious combat is like, I'll let you know, but for now, you don't gotta worry about reloading. When you run out of ammo, you'll reload your gun when you need to. But if it gets like a boss fight, or you're surrounded by a lot of enemies, and it gets serious and it counts for like a serious moment, then I ask you to count your reloads.
So as a fool,
Okay.
I didn't declare before my movement down the stairs if I had any weapon in my hand. So because I didn't do that, I'm going to
You
assume
could
that I didn't even
pull a
draw.
weapon out if you want, is a simple.
Then will I also be able to fire?
Yeah.
Oh, then while fleeing, let's say I pulled the bolt pistol
Okay.
and fired into the pack.
Okay. So, on your bolt pistol, is it in a area or is it a single shot?
Salvo of 1.
Okay. So single
It's
shot.
brutal.
Which one do you want to hit? Or try to hit? Does it have any
That's-
piercing effects?
I don't see any documented. Its traits are brutal and pistol. Damage 10 plus 1 ED. 0 AP.
Okay, so doesn't penetrate. That's fine. Salvo of 2.
Additionally have from what to here. Determination. I have bolter discipline.
Okay.
So using weapon with actually it doesn't have a bolt keyword, so never mind. That was foolish. To even add that. Lessons.
Bolt
I do have
pistol
health.
a bolt pistol should have the bolt keyword.
Oh, I guess it's not traits, but I don't see where the keywords are for the weapon.
Keyword is in its name essentially.
Oh, okay, cool, perfect. Okay, so I
a
have
bolt gun has the bolt keyword.
Yeah, brutal and pistol. Yeah,
yeah, brutal.
there's
Okay,
brutal
so,
and rapid fire too.
so it has rapid fire now. Rapid fire. So bolter discipline using weapon with bolt keyword gain rapid fire 2 trait.
So the weapon deals X extra damage in a short range. Are the enemies within your first number of range? That's 6 meters. So you'd use the ruler.
Yep. Ruler is yep. So,
R.
Then
7 meters away.
Mr. Cactus, how do I pull out the cone myself?
I have to. I see. Cool.
If you use
don't
the draw tool, so D, and select the triangle
see it. Thank
V,
you.
go from the edge up. You want to fill it in with something. So you would
Okay.
pick the solid. The first one is the fill style, so you'd select the color. And the second one's the stroke style. And then you'd select it and then click drag. And it'll tell you the number when you keep dragging.
Okay, thank you.
This is a wall,
Rapid
by the way. So
Ah, yes. Catch you with all. Yes, perfect. So rapid fire will not apply. However, I do have additionally Hellfire bolt rounds, which is +3 ED against organic targets, +2 against inorganic.
Oh shit, how do I delete that? Sorry.
I can delete it. Might I recommend
I got
something?
it. I got it.
Still don't know how to do it, bro.
I recommend a frag grenade.
I was considering it, but I have one, and I know he has a heavy flamer.
He's about to heavy flamer it.
If instead you are around cover, you could choose to defend. And take advantage of cover.
Even in melee combat?
Well, stepped away from it. Oh,
You're
defense.
currently in cover. So
Yeah.
if you want to, you can choose to defend, and in cover when an enemy comes up to you, your defense raises by a 1.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh,
What's the significance of defense in the checks, by the way, when it comes to their
Defense?
attacks?
The enemy has to overcome your defense to do damage to you.
Okay, so
Okay.
since it was 4-4, they actually win that. They beat my defense because
If it was
okay.
5 and they had a 4, they just wouldn't hit you. But if they hit
Understood.
you, you then have your resilience that does soaking up the damage
Mm.
before it hits your
I
health.
see. Okay, cool. I understand that the wound that economy. Okay, cool. Then I think actually when I find out, I'm gonna go ahead and establish defense. In case they turn the corner.
Okay. So you're choosing to defend. Portil, you're up. I also have the thing.
Fire! Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna frickin' roast all of them.
Do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna roast all of them.
I would need you to move here, so spending a little bit of movement, like a square or two.
Absolutely, 1 meter, yeah. 1 or 2 meters, regardless. Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Okay, so my talents is Prometheum proficiency, so I get +1 ED, so +1 damage, and I gain a 1 wrath when killing an enemy of the Imperium with such weapon.
So you have the. What's giving you the 1 wrath point? Read the skill to me.
Prometheum proficiency. You inflict on fire.
Mhm.
Your inflict on fire weapons add +1 ED.
Mm-hmm.
Once per round, you gain 1 wrath when killing an enemy of the Imperium. So if I kill one of these gaunts, I get 1 wrath per
Okay.
round.
So,
Yeah.
to roll to hit, you're going to go to your ballistic skill, and the total, roll the d6s and see if you hit their defense. Same as you do for your checks.
Doesn't heavy flamers auto hit though? If they're caught into it? Flamer auto hits.
Where does it say that?
Second. I was just reading it. Whatever. No, I'm gonna do it your way. You're the DM. You said to do that, so I'm not gonna be digging up to try to bypass. So 11.
I'm just asking where you found it, so I can read it as well.
I was. No, you're good. I know what you're doing. I'm not gonna waste any more time. I'm just gonna do it your way, then look it up later. There we go. 11.
So, the newest...
6.
So you're correct in 1.0, but in 2.0 it was changed. Can I tell you what it says in 2.0?
Yeah. Go ahead.
When you are making a ballistic check, you can use your shift to force it to hit. When it hits, though, you lose your extra damage that you would normally do if you do it that way.
Okay.
So you can choose to auto hit with the flamer, but you lose your extra damage and effects that you would normally have on it, but it's the way to get damage out.
So yeah, and does a 6 hit?
Yeah, 6 hits them. And now what's your damage?
Alright. My damage is... Gonna go to my weapons. War gear. Weapons. 12 plus 2 ED. Is that calculating my abilities too?
Yeah, so take your 2d6, so you roll 2d6s, and count up the points, and add that to the 12 damage. So how many that's 1 extra point of damage?
Yep.
So 13 damage. As you let up and roar with flame as you put out your flamer, feeling the scorching burn, they all die.
I gain 1 wrath.
Yep.
I looked to everybody with my free action, and I say, take cover and form a battle line. Prove yourself, fallen. And then I. Whoop, oh, no.
You gonna flame us?
I already moved. I already
No,
moved.
but you can, as long as you don't expend all your movement, you can still move.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But since he
That's not
killed
bad.
them all, we're still in
No,
battle.
Yeah,
we're still in battle.
there's still 4 over here running towards you.
You
Oh,
guys
okay.
can have target practice. Let's see. Move.
So as you move there, it is now... I can delete that,
Measure.
wherever you want to move.
Okay, 1 second. Just trying to going through the motions.
Take your time.
Yeah, can I? Well, oh no, I don't want to be next to a hole. Can I use a bonus action to frickin' whoopsie a grenade into that hole?
Grenades are an action. You've already used your main
I
combat
figured.
action,
Absolutely.
and
Alright,
you only
I'll
have
take
simples.
cover.
Simple actions would be like readying your gun for a reflexive action, or reloading, or that kind of thing. Readying a shield.
I'm keeping track of my reloads. I have 3 phases until I have.
You don't have to
3
keep
combat
track of your
phases.
reload right now. We're not in that serious of a narrative situation.
All right, yeah. So I move a few more meters. Take cover right here.
Yep.
And I said what I said, and And I look. I point to my visor, my red visor, and then point back at the Tyranids.
Okay. Malachi,
And that's ending my turn. Yep.
what would you like to do?
Okay, they're far as fuck. I don't think I can do anything. Let me see.
What's your range?
Well, you have a very nice range with your bolter.
Uh,
Like it's
it's
actually
not that.
way longer range than you think.
So how do I do the thing to know the range? Because honestly, I can't find it.
Use
On
the
your
ruler.
right hand corner, you got the
Use the
Yeah.
M. And what's your
Where in my right hand corner? Like I
okay.
see like the player symbol.
On the right side of
Oh,
your
that's that.
screen,
Wait.
down the
Mhm.
drop menu, there is a ruler. You press M to engage the measuring tool, or you press the measuring tool, and you can measure from yourself. In
Okay, so I
your
have this.
weapons, you have the short range, which is to gain advantage, and then you have the normal range, which is the middle number, and the extended range, which is the disadvantage number. Unless you have specific talents that let you not take that.
Oh, I still can fucking figure out the whole meter thing. I don't know. Reset view. It's not that 1M that is like under the whole numbers. All I can see on my right corner is like all the rolls that people have done.
Okay.
So in the
Like
top right, you'll see an arrow. Is it pointing up? Like a
it's pointing
circle with
down.
an arrow.
As it's
Pointing
pointing
down. Do you see
do
a
you see the
hand?
hand? Then there's the
No,
little
do I
loop,
just
the
clear all?
cloud,
Let me clear.
and then well,
Okay,
that's
now yeah, I had to clear all the rolls. That's why.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's a speed square.
so
or
it's
That's
a
you
the
measure
can
thing.
icon.
Okay, measure.
press M on your keyboard to get it.
Yeah, that works too. Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, I can't see the.
So you click drag for it.
I'm just trying to like open the map now because I moved the thing and I can't get back to like seeing the.
What did you do?
It's just, I don't know. It's kind of a pain in the ass that I don't have a mouse, so it's just.
What's your address? I'll overnight you one.
How do I remove the arrow? The fucking measuring
You
thing?
go back to clicking on the hand, or press W.
I just can't fucking move the map down. What the fuck is going on? I can do it
Left
normally
click,
before.
grab the map. If you're on the measuring
gotta
tool,
go-
press M. If you want the hand, press W.
Yeah, this is fucked up right now.
Okay, well, what's your range for your bolt gun?
The max range is 18 for everything. I
Not
just
the
can't fucking see any.
not the pistol, your rifle.
I don't have a rifle.
You only have pistols?
I have a melter gun.
Okay, what's your middle number?
For everything is the same range. Everything 12.
Okay. You're not going to be able to hit anything unless you want to do an extended range shot.
Nah, right now I can't even fucking see the map. So, yeah.
We'll come back to you. Artorias,
Yes.
what would you like to do?
I believe I will shoot, and let me just double check. So it will be in the bolt gun. So in the three ranges, it's like normal range, extended range.
In the three ranges, the small number is the short range. Short range gets advantage. Middle one's normal range. Far range for the big one.
Okay, so I got 24.
You're on a high ground, so you can see all of this.
Okay, cool.
I don't
Okay,
think
so
you
at
want
24,
I don't think you want to jump off the map.
I will shoot.
I'm
Yeah,
just trying to
definitely
figure
not.
out this stuff. Okay.
Yeah, that's my call. I'll fire into these two termagants here, specifically the one that's right here. Unless that purple bit is blocking me. Is that blocking me there?
Which one?
Yeah,
This
you
is
see how I
like a
just-
wall down here, but you're basically above it. So in terms of like here, you're above all of this because this is slanted down.
I got you.
So you're seeing
Okay.
everything.
Sweet.
Come
I
It's a
would
little
take
hard to see
my
'cause
fire.
it's 2D, but you're on an incline.
I see that now because it's going down the rafters.
Mm-hmm.
So, does my augmentic eye come into play here? Because I got a +1 bonus die to ranged attack tests.
The ranged attack test is for hitting specific targets, so it wouldn't come in because you're not trying to aim at something specifically. So, like,
Cool, and
for
I'm just shooting at
example,
those two.
as I said, an example, you wanted to blind a bigger target, like say a lictor came by. I shot him in the face, so his eyes are blind. He can't see me. That's a range
Nice.
test, but normally you're just firing range. If you're in range, just hit it. Roll your dice to hit. Ballistic.
Shoot the gun in the eye.
He'll probably die from the
Ballistic.
damage.
And my ballistic is 11 total, right? I go
Yep.
off the total.
The total, so you'd roll 11d6
11
and
d6s.
count your points to see if you hit, just like your checks.
Sweet. All right, I got a 1 on my wrath die and a 1 hit.
Ooh. Just gonna roll a d6 real quick.
Yeah, brilliant show marksmanship.
A lesser demon fucking gets some.
Yeah.
You
Out of my bolt.
your hand slips as you shoot down range and hit Porter in the knee for 1 shock.
Teal.
Porteal.
No, I wasn't even aiming at him.
The bolt round grazes you as you see him drop his bolter on the side railing by accident and just bump fires it downrange as it grazes your kneecap, gaining you a shock as you're a little bit nervous now if your newfound companion can even fucking aim his bolter.
Fucking hell, Grandpa.
Oh man!
Grandpa.
How the fuck do you even shoot that guy down there, bro?
How did you fuck that
I've got
that
the
bad?
warp shakes. My apologies, brother. I've got the warp shakes.
My shoulder's not quite what it was before.
Yeah, I was like,
Oh shit, that thing was fine.
All potato, no meat.
Oh no! He turns
you
around.
put that triangle back. You put that triangle.
He's pulling his triangle out. Okay.
So that was your attack action. Do you want to move?
No,
You
I'll
do.
stay here.
Okay, I guess this is all happening.
I'll wave
at
down to
once.
Porteal and go, my bad, brother.
After watching me exterminate like 10 gaunts.
And then fucking shoot his kneecap.
You just gain 1 shock, Porteal.
Oh wait a minute. Can I? Oh, does it auto hit me?
Yeah.
Because I have the. Oh, okay. I have digging deep talent.
What does digging deep do?
I just double defense bonus from cover.
It's just an auto
If
hit
enemies-
to your shock. It's not dealing a mortal wound, it's just a shock.
Yeah.
Be an adventurer like
Oh,
you.
it bounces off my
Yeah,
plate, and I get
it's
fucking
just,
extremely pissed, and I lose focus.
Yeah, it's like a. The fuck are you doing?
the fuck?
I'm not the enemy.
Can
like
do I get an
whoopsie.
RP action?
You can RP, yeah. What do you want to do?
All right. Yeah. I turn and point my flamer at the fallen.
You see him like turn around and just puff it at you as it just like scorches the wall.
Cyril doesn't even notice. He's just busy bleeding by himself.
It
So-
was a misinput. It was a misinput.
Malachi, are you able to do your stuff, or you still have your
Yeah,
shit?
I'm a fucking idiot. This computer is a touch screen, so I can just move it with fucking like
Oh,
touching
well,
the
that would
screen.
make
Oh
everything
my-
easier, wouldn't it?
Oh my god.
And I've been trying to do this. Oh my god. Yeah, but yeah, I
Yeah,
figured it
no,
out.
Really?
no, it's just America's finest cybersecurity on the
The-
job.
Dude, the commitment to the bit he's doing with Malachi is crazy.
Back in my day, these cogitators didn't have this technology. We had to use keyboards and sticks.
We had to share the stick.
All right,
I
so you're
had
still
to believe
pointing
in the
so
Emperor
you're
that
still
it would
pointing
move.
the flamer to us.
It's more like he pointed
This-
it at you, puffed it against the wall, and then turned around.
That was displeasure.
Okay.
That was my interpretation of like a "don't fuck with me."
Pretty much.
So for Malachi right now, he just busted his ass laughing when he saw like Arturius shot like so real. And basically at the moment he says like I have no long range, so I'm just gonna try and move down, I guess. That's the only thing I can do. Or how's the range on like a grenade? Is it like it doesn't have a range here? Is it like a limited range or is it like
Your
medium
grenade
range?
has it's a thrown range, so you would roll me an athletics check for where you want it to go, and it would deviate on whether you hit the check or not.
Damn, that's a
So the
fucking-
strength, so it's thrown strength times 4 in range. So you take your strength enhance
Mhm.
times 4 for the range, and then you would throw it, and depending on if it hit or not, it would then deviate a certain number of dice. And Artorius knows from the Monday game how deviation goes.
Yeah, it goes crazy.
So it will be 6 times 4.
Is that your enhanced strength?
Oh no, so it's 9. Yeah, 9.
9 times 4. That's 36.
Quick
Has a
maths.
36 range for thrown.
Okay. So I'll throw it at that little group, the first group. Okay.
I puff
So
a
I'll throw it
flame
over
as
here.
he's about to throw.
I'll throw a grenade over here. So now what do I need to roll?
Can't do that.
Sora closes his eyes.
So you're throwing a crack or a frag?
I'll try a frag.
Okay. So the blast is medium, equaling to a radius of 4. Which enemy are you trying to throw it at?
So this over here, like this.
Which?
This two over here.
Okay. So now roll me your dice pool. So your dice pool is thrown. It's going to be your strength. So what's your normal strength enhance? It was a 9 you said? Roll me
Yep.
96.
Okay.
And we'll see if you hit their DN. Or if you hit the check
96.
to chuck it.
Let's go. Right. So I got 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Got 10. Oh no, what am I doing now? Oh, sorry, 2.
You got 6 points because
6.
you got a 6, which is 2
Mhm.
points. And
Yeah, I
then...
counted the stick as a stick. That's why I said. Alright, so 6.
Okay. Okay, so as you got a 6, you're able to chuck the grenade over. How much damage is the grenade doing?
So the grenade is
10 plus.
10 plus 4 AD.
So roll me 4d6 for the extra damage and count up the points.
No, I'm gonna narrate how I kill everything
Okay.
from now on.
Okay.
I can do it or you can do it. He
So
I'll
5
do it.
damage.
You throw the grenade over with the extra damage, and you vaporize their bodies as the fragmentation grenade shotgun blast their guts all over the floor.
Nice.
So that's how you do it. Brother.
I will say to get your
Me telling
grenades
that to Arturius.
to... I want to.
I don't even acknowledge him.
So basically, Portil and Malachi are competing the whole time. And
Yes.
Arthur is fucking up and Soriel is dying.
Also, to tell you how many grenades you're carrying currently, you're
Mhm.
carrying half your strength score in grenades. Not your enhanced score, half your strength score in grenades.
Round up or round down?
So
down.
so 6.
The rating.
So 6 will be my regular string, right? So 3 of them.
So you take your rating and half it, round down.
I already got
So
that.
yeah, my rating is 6.
That's
So
a
you say
standard.
half it, so 3, and
You're
now
carrying 3
minus
grenades.
1, so 2.
That's 3 general
2 now?
grenades. So you have 2 grenades of either a frag or a crack. So you can
Oh,
use 2
okay, I see.
cracks or 2 frags, but then you'd be out, and you would have to use a reload slot to. I'm gonna put a quality of life rule in. You can reload to get your grenades back, but it's gonna take up a reload slot.
Understood.
Oh, that's
I thought you couldn't reload grenades at all, or like either like.
Well, I'm
find them
saying
or
that the
something.
reload is normally for narrative stuff, but because grenades are such a powerful thing, you can use a reload slot to get your grenades back.
Alright. So I got 2 left right now.
What
then.
were you gonna say, Portiel?
Oh no, I was like, that's yeah. Oh, okay. We can
I'll
do
use
that.
the
yeah.
quality of life rule for that. If you guys are okay with it.
And I still got movement, right? Right now.
Yeah, you can move. What's your speed?
Okay, I'm gonna move my 7 speed
Okay, grab your token and move 7.
there. I just gotta move next to Portugal just to fuck with him. How the fuck did I move? Okay.
So like what, right here?
Yep.
Well, you're in the wall, so right there.
Alright. Do you like that, brother? That's how you throw a grenade.
There we go.
I glance over my
Are you
shoulder.
doing okay, medic?
Like you care.
Medic! Mm.
Do you need a little rub on your shoulders?
Again, it must have been a warp storm. I don't know why I shot you, Portiel. Sorry.
Warp storm my ass.
Must have been a warp storm. Couldn't have been me. I have an
So-
augmented eye.
The enemies are going to move as hearing all this commotion going on, more start pouring out from the holes.
Damn.
Oh shit. We got to start running.
And as more start pouring out from the holes, you see that some scaffolding is falling from the holes and clogging some of it up, as this one to the far right only spawns 2 instead of the normal 3 out of it.
Okay.
Can we roll like I guess it will be awareness to know what's commanding this thing? Not Malachi per se because he's an idiot, but like can that be done?
You
know where it's
wouldn't
like-
know
where
they're
they're
being
coming?
commanded right now.
I mean they're Tyranids, right? Like we know Tyranids usually get
That's the thing. You know they're coming
We
out of the
wouldn't know.
holes, but you don't know they're commanded. I'm telling you as players
Okay.
they're commanded, but you don't know that as characters.
Okay.
Mm.
So they're gonna rush over, try to come over to you, because, you know, tasty, tasty meat.
Meat.
Oh, another
Meaty
opportunity
claw.
to flame. More
We
opportunity to
gotta bring the big flame out again.
Damn, that's a lot.
This group is going to charge you. What's your defense?
Whose turn is it?
The enemy's.
I think Porteal. I think
And I'm asking Porteal what his defense is.
Absolutely. It is double defense bonus from cover. What is the defense bonus of cover?
You're not in cover because you didn't choose to defend.
Oh, I have to announce defense. Oh, okay.
I thought he did.
It's 5. It's 5.
No, Soriel
Wait.
was in defense to cover. Porteal.
No, I know. I know I did, but I thought his movement. I thought his last movement was
yeah.
cover.
You have to. Did you use your other like little thing to go into cover?
I
did
didn't
you-
use my bonus action. I just
Okay.
used my free action movement in
Okay.
combat.
You gotta announce if you're going into cover or not.
Yeah. All right. And no, I'll take the hit this time, and next time I will.
Live and learn.
Said it, right?
They got a 12 to
Absolutely.
hit.
What's an interaction attack?
So, interaction attack would be like I mounted a machine gun, and I'm pressing a button, or I have control over a machine gun. I
Okay.
interact and use the console to attack you.
Okay.
That's like an interaction attack, or to like press a button or use a computer, use a terminal, that kind of thing. Or to prepare, so instead of defending, you could prepare your gun to use a reflexive attack when enemies come into a certain area, and as a reflexive action, you could choose to attack something. So, for the future, instead of taking cover next time, you can be like, hey, I know they're coming through this way, I'm going to reflexive, and I'm going to use my time to, instead of doing cover, hold down and use my heavy. That'd be an advanced
Okay,
thing.
sounds good.
So, as an advanced action, instead of attacking, if, say, all the enemies were cleared out,
Yes.
Malachi, example, if he didn't attack that turn or throw a grenade, could ready his bolt gun or his plasma pistol or whatever to ready himself for a reflexive action, right? If he
I could
didn't
hold
attack.
action. Yeah.
You basically hold action.
Yeah.
But all these are going to come at you, and they're going to deal damage.
All right. My defense is 5.
Okay, they passed your defense with an 11. And
My resilience is 11.
you take 4 damage after
4
cutting out your
damage.
resilience. Because it would have been
All
15
right.
damage. Minus your resilience, that's 4 mortal wounds of damage.
They all bounce off of me like fish jumping onto a boat. And I look over my shoulder to Malachi. Be like, it's just a flesh wound.
It is now Soriel's turn. What would you like to do, buddy?
From my position, am I able to lava frag over the walls so
Yeah.
that I would? Okay.
So you're at the bottom here. This is just to like show a slanting.
Okay,
going
understood.
down,
Yep.
and
Staircase. Yeah.
so
Okay.
you could toss a frag over.
Okay. So. Yeah, I'm thinking with the frag grenade. How can I maximize? Again. Yeah, I don't want to hit Porteal on accident. So let's.
We'll also know, remember,
Hmm.
the scaffolding came down on one of the holes. This is just a DM insight for you to notice things. One of the holes is slightly covered and there's less enemies coming through it. Meaning you could plug the holes.
The
Or
holes are
destroy
the
them.
yellow, right?
The holes are the yellow.
Okay.
Okay. So this hole is partially plugged, and there's scaffolding, you said. Oh, in this region here?
Yes. This is a DM throwing you a bone of...
Uh-huh.
You can keep
Yeah.
killing the enemies, but they might
They're gonna
keep
keep
coming.
Right. No, absolutely. I'll see the opportunity here. So, scaffolding. Old scaffolding.
Mm-hmm.
Like I say, it's probably all one big structure, so probably a well-placed frag can probably take out maybe both of those holes altogether.
Yep.
So I think that is what is going to be my intention right now, right here with my combat move, is going to be
But you
to
can toss
try
the
and
grenade from here. You don't need to move.
just, my combat action. I meant to
Oh,
say.
okay.
My combat action will be to try to throw a frag there. That's 11. And my strength is 5. So yes, in range.
Okay. Now roll your strength pool. And
So it's 5 times 4 for frags. Yes, so it'll be 20. Roll 20 die.
no. The 4 times your strength is your range. To
Yes.
throw the grenade is your strength pool. So you would roll...
Oh,
So
5.
what's your strength pool?
My strength rating is 5.
So you would roll 5d6.
Cool.
Malachi, did you roll your pool or did you roll your enhanced before?
No, I rolled the told me the rating one.
Yeah.
So that's a 4 on Wrath, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 overall.
You pass. You chuck the grenade over, and as it lands, it explodes. The scaffolding and the side of the wall come down, eliminating the holes underneath and blocking the path of these Tyranids, not Terminids, we're not in Helldivers, Tyranids, as it crushes down and their acetic acid spurts up from the holes, covering the sides as it sizzles and you hear their screams underneath.
Excellent, excellent. And so then that was my combat action to make the attack. Could I do both defense and a reflexive?
Reflexive is in reaction to something happening.
I guess I'm referring to your mention of like they could have stood there with the flamer at the
That's
ready.
an advanced action that takes your whole turn, including your combat.
Understood. Okay, cool.
So you could do cover. You could try to convert your wounds to shock. You could, try to help a brother with their checks coming up their next round, like a help thing. It's up to you.
Let's see. I know after this combat what I'm gonna be doing, but I do need. I have an idea. I would like Soril, upon seeing shaky hands of the ancient RISIN, moves up the ramp and proceeds to offer an additional support to Artorias as he provides overwatch from the top of the stairwell. So that'll be my move, and then an assist to, I guess, in the next in his turn.
Okay. What is your agility?
My agility is 5.
So you give him an extra 2 dice on his next ballistic roll to hit something.
Cool.
As you support up his arm. It clearly is trembling.
Yeah, come on.
I imagine that it's like one of those rom-coms, like you're holding him from behind, his arm up.
Yeah, while like dripping blood over his arm.
Thank you, my brother. Yes, no problem, brother. I'm always here to assist you.
You look like you needed that help.
Soft piano music plays in the
Post
background.
chapter.
Excellent.
Portiel, you're up.
All right,
Role player real quick.
go for
I'm
it.
just gonna keep messing with Portugal. Brother, you plan to use that flamer or you just looking at it?
If we weren't Astartes, I would say your mother, but I mean, he's in the shit right now. He's probably not gonna pay that any mind. So what he's gonna do is can I expend a exalted icon to do a spinning pivot to reposition myself 1 meter and to get a better angle to shoot all of them without engaging a
using your
opportunity
shift?
of attack. My shift, yes.
You could use your shift in conjunction with your movement to do that, yeah?
Yeah, without aggravating an attack of opportunity.
I would say instead of using an exalted shift, that would be a wrath point.
Okay, yeah. I got 3 wrath, so, and I'm about to get another one. So
you can
yeah,
use
I'm
a
gonna
wrath
use
to use a narrative declaration to pivot.
Okay, pivot. He takes his flamer. You got these little gaunts freaking clawing away at me, freaking bouncing off my ceramite. A couple of them hit true and get through out of sheer tenacity. But I pivot, spin around a couple, come up here. My flamer ready in hand, and I just frickin' let it loose. The flames bellowing out of my Promethean thrower.
Okay.
The light of it reflecting off of my armor and robes.
Roll that ballistic.
Yeah, gotta have the dramatic effect of. There we go. All right.
He's hitting multiple targets.
Those were
He did
D8s, not D6s.
Oh my bad. Yeah.
that.
Hey,
He
look,
has-
7s. He wins.
He has some targets that are like probably definitely his close range. Does he get advantage? Like he's shooting at multiple targets. Like does it vary between like?
Oh, I'm not
No.
gonna.
No. Okay.
His gun's different. Yeah, he's using a flamer.
Oh, it goes like one. Okay.
It hits different.
Literally fantastic.
Yeah. So 7.
So you would hit, and you have 2 exalteds to make another shift. You can only hold 1 shift at a time. Do you wish to shift for extra damage? Do you wish to shift for extra range? Do you want to convert it to a glory point? What would you like to do?
I like to convert it to a glory point for the boys.
Glory hole.
Okay, you're back to 2 glory. So with that, you use that Promethean flame, and you kill all of these guys, gaining back a wrath point. As it
Yeah.
scorches the ground in front of you as they all scream out, melting down to a mush of biomass and acid.
I look
Beautiful.
over my. What is it? What's your character's name?
Malachi?
Malachi. There we go.
Bitch boy.
I,
Oh, no.
I look like
Like a
Malachi. Look over my shoulder. I just look at him. Actions speak louder than words. And I take a step to the side to give him a chance to actually do something.
Let's see.
Cold as ice.
I see how it is.
Okay. Malachi, you're up. Before I do this, though, did you want to try to take cover from anything coming this way? Or around the corner?
I take cover.
Okay. You can gain extra defense if something comes from around this corner, but if you see it coming from here, right, You're not gaining that extra
Okay.
plus, but you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
removing
No,
a blind sight.
I'm taking the kneel at low ready.
Now,
My
Malachi,
ambient music finished. And I was playing Skyrim music.
what are you going to do, Malachi?
Okay, let's see.
So these
So
holes.
those guys are too far from me because I'm close range. So I'm just gonna try and plug more holes. So, let's see. Here. I'm
You're gonna
guessing
toss a grenade on
I
this one.
I don't want to use all my grenades. I'm guessing my Melta will do the trick, right? Melta shot in there.
If you shot it down the hole, sure.
Yeah, probably right
So
on
I
top
can
of
shot it.
that.
I can shoot it from here, right?
Right,
Well,
right.
Or do I have to move?
there's a wall in front of you.
Oh, that's a
Good.
wall. Okay, okay, okay.
You need to walk around it.
You could
Yeah,
roll
I'm
to
just
try to
gonna use
walk
a
through it.
grenade.
4 meters.
Or could he also get like some inclination? I don't know if you can reach it from like if he goes up the
You
stairs.
could go, well, you could go up and fire the Melta down, but it would just graze it. It's kind of like in the ground here.
Oh, okay. I see.
Okay.
Yeah. So
I mean, if you got to the top, technically you could shoot down the hole if you're like over here or down this way, but
You will just break my positioning too much. And I can like chuck a grenade from here, right?
yeah, you can
Through
chuck
the
a
hole.
grenade. You can lob it over, or if you
Alright,
fail,
I'm
lob
guessing
it over to
another
Hidatorius.
grenade. Like another grenade over here. So it'll be same frag grenade. And it was my range. I mean my range is fine, yeah. So it was strings, right? So six.
Yep.
Six
You
D6.
take your pool rating, and then you roll that many number of d6s to see if you hit.
Four. I got 4.
Okay, you just barely hit. As you chuck it and it closes the hole, as you hear screaming as it puffs out a spittle of acid, it goes. Some guts come out as it crumbles. The walls and ground shake a little bit.
Portiel gestures forward again.
As you break the foundation, this whole wall collapses and becomes a rubble pile.
Okay.
So now I just move and get closer to Portil again to mess with him.
So you can climb over this if you want.
kind of looks like you're hiding behind Portil. You scared, Malachi?
I don't have range. He has a
Did you
flamer,
say
so I'll
that
just
in? You say that in character, Soriel?
No, I didn't. No, I
say any character. That'll be funny.
all that talking, Malachi. You're gonna whisper it in Portil's ear while you hide behind.
Yes, brother. That's the plan. Let me get close.
Okay. It is now Artorius' turn. What would you like to do, Artorius?
Right. Is there a way?
Are you gonna choose Toriel again?
So am I shooting at a rafter to close the hole, or do I have to like
You're
throw a
shooting
grenade
from
in
the-
it
you
for this
can-
hole right here?
Yeah, because you're adjacent to it, you can see down it, and you could fire down, throwing a grenade or some kind of salvo-ish.
I will simply fire down from 8 meters.
Do you want to throw a crack or a grenade?
So I believe that would be... Oh, I'm just gonna shoot my bolt gun, or do I have to use a grenade?
You could use the bolt gun, but I think the grenade would seal the deal.
Okay, I'll throw a frag.
Toss that son of a bitch.
10 and then 40.
So what's your strength rating?
So I have 2, right? Or
So, what's your strength rating divided by 2?
Yeah, it would be 2.
So you have 2 grenades at your
Rounding
disposal.
down.
And then you would roll your rating of strength as a pool to see if you hit.
So I roll 5 d6s.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow. 5, 5, 4, 4, 4.
So 6.
So that's yeah.
Or is that 5? No, 1, 2, 3,
That's
4.
5.
I can't count. 5.
5.
Yeah, you hit. Does the damage
Ooh.
explodes as the scaffolding comes down, creating another rubble pile over here?
Nice. All right, and then I guess I'll actually move down the rubble pile that I'm in front of too.
Sure.
So I will move. Right here.
Okay. So as you move there, you see that further out there are 2 more holes on the horizon.
Yes. They're almost gone, brothers. Only 2 more stinking crevices for them to crawl through.
They immediately start running towards you.
Oh,
as
shit.
2 are going to try to jump you. Does a 3 hit your defense?
It does not. I have a 4 defense.
They just smack into the rubble pile and look around what they're gnawing on rocks.
That is what you get for trying to bite a true son of Caliban.
And now it is your turn, Soriel.
From my position, am I able to survey if there's any debris or anything that can be helped and used to, maybe even like block off or eliminate those holes as a threat?
Well, there is the wall. Well, why don't you roll me a awareness check?
Okay, so awareness of I have a total of 9. I don't have any bonuses to active awareness, as we'll refer to it. So I will just roll 9d6. Correct?
Yes.
It's 4 on Wrath. Nothing. Five.
You see that the scaffolding around it is that there is some weak scaffolding over here. A well-placed bolter shot would dislodge a rusty iron beam and collapse onto this. And you see that over here, it's purely in the ground. So if you could chuck a grenade on top of it, you could get this to collapse on top and make rubble to close it.
I understand. Okay. Let's see. Let's do some measurements quickly here. Oh, no, that's not what to do. Where's, why isn't it letting me? There you go. Measure. So, yeah, we got 23 all the way over there. He says like over here. See, I don't think I want to actually go over here though, because then these fuckers are gonna come say hello.
Is there a way I can not like so you guys don't see my like measurements and cones and stuff while engaging?
Not
so I'm
really.
not disruptive.
You're not really disruptive. You're just doing your own thing.
You said strength for throwing grenades is 4 times the base or the adjusted?
4 times the strength rating is the range of the grenade throw. And then to roll it, you just roll the dice pool of strength to chuck it.
Right, but the range is 4 times the rating, not the adjusted or like
4 times the rating, not the enhanced.
Okay, cool. Okay. What do I want to do here? It's tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and try to roll determination. I feel like as I've not done it, I'm curious to try and, I guess, move some wounds off of myself onto shock. How do I go about doing that?
You roll me. So, what is your Medicae?
Medicae is 10.
Half your Medicae you can convert into shock.
If I converted 5 wounds, I'd be at max shock.
If you get to max shock, you get exhausted.
What happens then?
A liability, brother.
So,
Does that
max
away?
shock is that. 1 minute. So, when you're exhausted, you lose. Basically, get a -2 on everything. So, -2 to everything. And if you gain any more shock after that, you start taking +1 in wounds.
Does exhaustion, is there any way to alleviate oneself of that?
By taking a full rest, you can eliminate a couple of your shock.
Okay. We're still in combat. Honestly, from where I'm at, I'm just thinking with this, I don't think I want to move closer.
Yeah, to get rid of shock is when you take a rest, you roll 1d4 plus your it's 1d4 plus your tier of character, so 3, and what you recover in shock per rest.
I imagine you can't rest during combat.
No.
Yeah,
I mean, you could, but you die. It's often causing, if you rest in combat, it's called going down.
Yeah, no. Okay,
Take a dirt nap.
let's just do, because Storatoria's doing this guy's doing that. I'm looking at full defense, I think might be what I'll do.
And a question to the DM. This is more for him. Can the wrath points help him with anything like that? Him using wrath points?
You could use
instead of,
wrath points to increase your roll, or you could use, I'd say, a wrath point to take away 1 shock.
And what about the
But it would-
glory point?
But what about what?
The glory point. Can you do something bigger with let's say he wants to use a glory point to gain more of his wounds or whatever?
He could use a Medicae on him. Like I said before, you can use a Medicae in battle. A glory point, I'd say, would add 2 more wounds to heal off yourself in battle. But it's more so, are you willing to use the glory point for it?
Okay. My speed is 7, so I can't even make it over there for that. Okay, I'm going to move, just use movement, first of all. Well, I guess I could actually go across the rubble. Hold on, let me just remeasure that. Nope. Okay. Yeah, I'm just not really keen to. Let's Let's do that. So I'll move 7 because my speed is 7. And then let's do I'll roll determination to move 2 wounds to shock.
Okay, so you're gonna roll a Medicaid.
Okay. That'll be 10.
So, okay, so sorry, you're going to move 2 of your wounds to shock.
Yes.
Roll me a Medicaid check.
Okay.
Are you wanting to use a Wrath dice to increase this?
What's my pass?
Your pass is a 4.
No.
Okay.
Oh, and then also I had actually this is a good time, because this is rolling. No, this is rolling Medicaid, right? Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah.
This is Wait, is it rolling Medicaid or is it rolling determination?
Let me check the rules real quick.
I thought it's no, icon removes converts wound to shock. Wait, determination says icons. I actually need 6 of this.
You need to roll me... Okay, yeah, you can transfer your mortal wounds to shock by rolling determination. So what's your determination?
So my determination is 6.
So you get a dice pool of 6, you gotta pass a DN of 4.
I also have Armor of Contempt, which is when you roll determination, you add +2 bonus dice to the roll.
So bonus dice is now, you go from a 6 to an 8.
Yes.
You go to an 8 pool, do you want to add a Wrath Glory point? Sorry, a Wrath point?
No, because I think my situation, this is more so that I'm just not taking part in the act of fighting, so I'm giving myself something to do. No, I'm not gonna use a Wrath point on this.
Okay.
Alright. One, 2, 3, with a Wrath of 3, so it does not pass.
You could choose a Wrath dice to re-roll.
I will. Why not? I'll do it. Yeah, I'll take off one. So
Spend a Wrath point to re-roll?
yes, I'll spend a Wrath point to reroll. It's gonna be 8 dice again. It's a 1 on Wrath, but then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Okay. You can make, so it's 4, you can make 2 shifts if you want. With those 2 shifts, you can also choose to keep your current 10 to alleviate whatever complications occur.
Let's do that because I'm in a pretty shaky spot as is.
Okay, so you are able to, what's your Medicaid?
Medicaid is 10.
So you can remove 5 wounds to add to your shock if you want, or a variance of those. So how many are you going to add to your shock?
Let's move. Can I ask, outside of combat, how many wounds can my standard Medicaid alleviate?
Well, you can only spend a rest by... When you do a rest, only one person can be healed during that rest.
Got it.
But
okay.
when you heal during a rest, let me check something, because I want to give you that accurate information. Sorry for looking up info.
Nope.
You're good. I decided I'm gonna fuck with Malachi.
So you would, when you roll to heal someone, you basically roll your Medicae check, and you can heal that many wounds that you rolled as points during the rest when you do a regroup.
Understood. Okay.
Or if you have a shift, you can shift into it to gain an additional wound per each shift that you did. Or you
Okay.
can spend a glory to get 2 on top of your +1.
Understood. Okay. So with that roll, I'm just gonna go ahead and move 2 wounds from my current wounds of 9 taken. So I will move from 9 wounds to 7 wounds, and from 1 shock to 3 shock.
Okay.
And then where I'm at, I can move any further. I guess in my position, can't obviously put defense or anything. Could I just, I guess, from here? I guess I'll throw a frag. 'Cause at the end of the next turn, I might see if I can reload. Yeah, I'll throw a frag for my last because I still have my combat action.
Okay, measure it out. What's your range?
Yep. So measure it out. That's perfect.
30 feet?
So I have a strength of 5, so it's actually 20.
Okay, so it's 30 feet to throw it. That's 20 feet. That's extended range, but you could move a little bit to try to make it up.
Thinking actually from here, I may just throw it at. Well, I guess no, they still have their moves though, don't they?
Fortiel gestures to the 2 gaunts near Orteus. Arteus. Is that how you pronounce your guy's name, Talus?
Artorius.
Partorius.
If I put the frag like right here, what would the radius be able to?
That's kind of close.
It's kind of close to Artorius, yeah.
I mean, it hit.
You also gotta
Yeah,
think.
you could do it.
Well, even if it is close, Portiel also
Yeah,
looks at him as like fallen, pretty
If
much.
there-
So shit
Does it have to
happens.
fully contain enemies, or if I put it around this square, will it also catch? Like right where I have, you can see my marker, yeah.
Where's your marker? Click drag.
You know, oh,
You're on the
Is a
range.
grenade
It's on the
grenade
edges
considered
of the
range? Sorry. Is grenade considered a range attack?
It's a thrown attack.
Throwing attack.
yeah. So I've
It
range
has
of 20.
range, but it's considered a thrown attack.
Okay.
Oh, I see. It has range. Okay, I see what you mean. Kind of just think it would be my turn. I'm not gonna throw a frag in there. I'll just opt to reload the missing frag that I have. I'm missing 1 grenade.
Okay.
And then so I've done my movement, I've done determination, and then how you call it? I'm reloading.
Portiel.
So that's my turn.
Soriel, you kind of look around, you find an ammo box on the ground, and you crack it open and find some grenades inside.
Excellent.
Must have fallen from the rafter somewhere.
Happy days.
Portiel, what you doing, buddy?
Alright, can I use a wrath point to get a free to use a talent?
What talent are you wanting to use?
Dirty Fighter.
What's that do?
Shift 2 exalted icons to a interaction attack to also inflict blinded, prone, restrained, or staggered.
On the enemies?
Just in general.
I mean, you could, but as a DM, you're already doing enough damage to outright kill them.
Okay. Who said I was doing it on the enemy?
Oh no.
No, I'm just gonna send it.
I mean, I guess if you wanted to burn Malachi, go for it.
No. Alright, I'm gonna move forward to, I believe that's my spot. Oh, select. That's my 7 meters speed. Assume that I just barely get to it because it's my max speed. Square. And I'm gonna fucking lock and load. And blast these gaunts with my flamer.
Okay.
And so, being a dark angel, we have a chapter specific ability called Grim Resolve, where you may re-roll 2 dice when you aim and make a ranged attack.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do my ranged attack, my 11 ballistic. Can I re-roll the how'd
Reroll
that
the
2
what?
become? I could have swore the wrath dice was a 1 and then it turned into a 2.
It's a 2.
Huh, I guess. Alright. Hey, can I re-roll those 1s?
Yeah, you can reroll the 2 ones.
Yeah.
Just roll 2d6.
Yeah. Alright, so better cells. Six.
That's a hit. And the damage kills.
Oh yeah. Yeah,
Didn't
and I have 4. How many wrath points can I have?
You can have as many as you need or want, but they reset after each game, so they don't stack over.
Alright. Yeah, that's 4 wrath points I have. So yeah. Yeah, the Prometheum is just lighting up the whole entire area. They freaking sizzle. And can do the remaining the remaining gaunts don't get shock from Mass Exodius. And we also get I get an icon on top of a successful attack against a mod with the ability Defender of Humanity. That's Adeptus Astartes too.
Is that an exalted icon or a wrath point? Because it was a wrath point last time.
Defender of Humanity, Adeptus Astartes, add
It is an
+1
icon.
icons
That's separate from
to
his
any-
ability with the flamer.
Yeah. That's just an Adeptus Astartes bonus. 2. +1 icon to any successful attack against a mob.
Yeah, so if you succeeded on the attack, in that moment you would get an icon.
Nice.
It doesn't carry over, it's just that it's there for that one. It's basically an extra
Absolutely.
2.
Nice. All right.
So
All
after
right.
that,
I look over to Sorrel and I box him. Say, brother, how you holding up?
Brother, my duty is not yet done.
Just hold yourself together. And I end my turn.
okay.
Alright, that's my turn, right?
Malachi.
So Malachi. I'm gonna move my 7. Yeah.
You,
Move my 7 over here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna plasma shot that pipe that you talked about over here. to see if I can close this hole.
Are you within range?
Should be. Let me see.
It's
No,
23
I
meters
am
away.
not. Yeah, that's the
You should
problem.
you should have crack grenades too.
I have one grenade left. That's what I have. One grenade left.
Okay.
And you said I can shoot and like still throw a grenade, right?
If you use your multi-attack, you can do 2 pistol shots, 2 swings of your sword, but a grenade throw is different than a dual wield attack, because a dual wield is you're using 2 of the same kind of weapon or similar weapon. There's a different talent for throwing a grenade and shooting.
Okay, what if I don't use dual wield? What if you just and then
You
throw a
would
grenade?
toss a
Like
grenade.
shoot like. So you can only toss a grenade. I can't shoot and then.
That's a different talent.
Okay. Mm. Just been throwing grenades. I guess I'm just gonna throw the grenade over here. It's I should have like 30 something inches, so that should be fine.
Okay.
You said how much is it? 20 something.
Yeah, it's
Alright,
23.
so
Roll it.
I'm gonna
see
use
if
the
you hit.
grenade. Is that counts like a range attack or no?
You need to. It's a thrown attack, not a range attack.
Okay.
Thrown and range are different. They both are technically ranged, but they don't have the range keyword. It's a thrown keyword.
That's good.
Can I use a wrath to do a burst of my flamer while he's like throwing it to try to give him a negative debuff on throwing?
To give a burst to your flamer to do what?
Just do a sudden burst of my flamer, not at him, but like maybe like in front of him.
That's
To
gonna
just
explode the
fuck
whole
with
area.
them.
What?
But just to interrupt him, you know, to give him like a debuff on his throw. Try to fuck him up.
Yeah, sure, you can do that. You can spend a wrath point and do that.
Okay,
Go for it.
Yeah, I'll use a wrath point. Yeah.
What
Take
else
that
can you use the
off.
wrath points for? That's the question.
You can make a narrative declaration to
pretty
fuck
much.
his day up.
Can I use a wrath point for the explosion to be bigger?
So, narrative declarations are an interaction of something going on.
Mhm.
Your narrative declaration cannot affect the damage or radius of guns and stuff. Only in certain circumstances is that effective. When I
But
introduce
like him flaming a grenade, that will make it explode.
I'm not flaming grenade. I'm like doing this.
He's shooting a puff right in front of you to fuck with you right before you throw it.
He's just making a loud noise to be a dick.
But yeah, go ahead and roll me your ballistic check, Portal, while Malachi uses his strength to throw his grenade.
Right.
So Malachi, do your roll to throw.
That's horrible.
Oh, joy.
Wait, which one is which? No.
1 and 1.
I only see good things coming from this.
So I have 3. I'm gonna. Let me see. I'm just gonna re-roll that with a wrath point.
Okay. Go for it.
Higher than that. Hold it? No. Yeah, the same.
It didn't change.
So you. Okay, how much damage does your grenade? Oh.
The grenade is
Yeah.
10 plus 4.
I'm gonna say with the complications of everything and throwing it, you throw the grenade and Portil, you try to chuck a little burst of fire, but the grenade It's caught wind and cooks immediately and explodes in front of the both of you.
That's what I was thinking the whole time, bro.
So roll your extra damage points plus your frag
Okay.
grenade damage to the both of you.
So
Nice to
we're
begin.
fucked, bro. Okay, so
Fucking killing
is
We would fuck this up drastically.
the 4d6s plus the 10
I
damage, bro? We're fucked, bro.
So roll the 4d6. You rolled 5. How much extra damage do you do? How many extra dice?
So it will be 11 damage, right?
No, you
Because,
rolled 5 d6s. Is it a 4? Is it a 3?
Oh, what do you mean? Wait. Oh,
How
yeah,
much
it's a 4.
extra dice do you... So roll 4
Oh, it was
d6s.
4. Yeah, it was 4.
You rolled 5 d6s.
Ah, shit. Did I re-roll or just did I remove one?
Re-roll. It's
Okay.
not the right check.
What is it
Now you
rolling
only die a
5? I placed 4. What the fuck?
It's
Oh, it's already have 1. Okay, my bad.
So no
Alright.
extra damage. You both take 10 damage minus your resilience.
Okay, my resilience is 12.
So you wouldn't take
11.
any damage. You wouldn't take any damage. You essentially both get knocked on your asses as you chuck the grenade up and it explodes in front of you.
fucking douchebags.
could the two of you
we
please
just
save it
bust
for
out
the
laughing,
fucking
basically.
enemy?
And I still have one
Yeah,
more
poor-
thing left, right?
No, you used
Poor-
your
poor Teal
you
would
used your
chuckle.
combat action.
But I use movement, combat. What's the other thing? Like the
You got
free
a simple
action?
action. You could
What's the simple action?
simple action is to like reload a gun, interact with something, take cover.
Get off the ground.
Yeah, like that.
So
Think about your life choices.
So, we're both on the ground, right? So
You're not
interaction
prone.
is gonna be
You just
like,
got knocked on your asses and you get back up.
oh, so we're back up. So an interaction can it just be like a fucking? I just kick him.
Yeah, you could kick him.
No,
if you want.
He just get outright pissed off and just kicks
You kick him in the
him in
shin.
the fucking. I guess can it be like maybe like kick him and like or kicks his flamer or something out of his hands or whatever.
Oh,
so
sure,
he-
go
God.
for it. Go
Yeah,
for it.
so
oh
now
my
he
God,
you won't
here
have
we
it in your
go.
hands.
roll me
Yeah, that's like a
strength.
great idea.
Roll me a strength real quick.
A strength. So I just
Fuck
it
it.
was the regular one, not the
No, actually,
not the
both of you
adjusted.
roll me agility checks. Your enhanced agility
Agility?
checks. Both of you roll me agility checks.
So the adjusted or like the
rating, the rating.
Enhanced.
The rating.
No, the rating. Okay.
Okay.
Oops.
Right. So 5.
I got a critical
got-
success.
So we got what we got.
So
Can I
We
choose
got
to
four.
dodge him and put him on his ass by tripping
But
him?
we got 4 both, right? Like we got the same, or is it like?
but his wrath.
I got
is
a critical.
So
Oh,
you so as you go to kick him, right? You move over to Portiel. You try to kick him. He averts you, dodging as you trip over him and fall flat on your face onto the ground. And I thank you both for giving me 2 points of ruin from this exact interaction.
Oh my
Uh,
god.
As I'm going to spend immediately my point of ruin to make you critically fail on the ground, as I'm going to make it as you stumble that you smack your face on his flamer and you take from this whole interaction 2 shock.
okay. I was just shocked that he just dodged my fucking attack and I.
Your
Back
shock
my
is
face
that you
with-
were shaken up by the grenade, angered, and then humbled immediately as you smack on the ground.
Hey, shit.
You threw the grenade. He fucked with you. You both failed the. You got mad and then fucked up getting mad. God.
And as
Seems
I
like
look
there's
at
some
him and
wolf
say-
shit going on over there.
Your goose is cooked.
And I just spit
as
out
you
some
smack
dirt
onto
from
the
falling on the
ground,
ground.
Malachi, you look up to the fans and you see there's a large creature that shimmers into
shit.
the shadow, going invisible and crawling away.
Oh shit.
That's your ruin point
Lictor on our ass.
that I spent. Something's now stalking you. That's for you to deal with later. As we come back around to Artorius, who just saw his two colleagues fucking with each other like the Three Stooges and almost dying for it. What do you want to do?
I want to throw a grenade at poor Teal and Malachi.
Oh no.
No, not really. Not really. No.
Bro, we
I'm
didn't,
gonna-
we didn't do anything this turn. We didn't close anything, bro.
I'm going to. Let's see here. I guess. Can I melee? With my Astartes combat knife, the two gaunts in front of me.
You can
Do you
make a
have a chainsaw?
multi-attack. Do you have the dual wielding talent?
I do not have the dual wielding talent, but I also.
But you can use your entire. You can use an advanced action to do a multi-attack if you want.
Okay.
Advanced action would take all of your movement. It would end your turn immediately after it's done. But you essentially, I increase the DN of their resilience and defiance on the second swing.
Okay.
So
Well, let me do it. Let me
swing-
go ahead and swipe at
Yep.
this gaunt, and then swipe at the other gaunt. I'll even move a meter closer so
Yeah.
that I'm right on to them.
Do you swing?
Swing. And what do I roll for my swings? I got my Astartes combat knife is 11 plus 2 ED minus 1.
Yep. So you're using weapon
so
skill.
that's,
What's your weapon skill?
Doing 11. Weapon skill. Okay.
Weapon skill. So that'd be your total for your weapon skill is a 9, correct?
Yes.
Okay, then you would use dice pool of 9.
Nine dice. Heard. And boom. I got a 6 on my wrath.
Nice.
I'll give you a choice here.
Sure.
Because you have the reliable trait on this weapon. Do you want to do extra damage, or do you want to kill the both of them?
Oh no.
Artorius?
Do you go
Oh
asleep?
no.
No, did you hear me? Hello?
No, you cut out.
Nope.
What did you say?
Hello? Oh, okay. No, I said I would I'd kill both of them.
You swipe clean through, chopping their heads off with one motion, and kill them both. With that,
That is how it's done.
you no longer, you hear a loud screech and chittering and a bunch of rumbling. No more enemies spawn.
No more spawn?
No more
we s-
spawn, and the holes that were there kind of like fill in with rubble.
Are we still in a
Oh,
combat phase?
You are out of combat. You are now able to
Alright.
freely act and do what
I'm
you
gonna
want.
I'm gonna use I'm gonna use a wrath to try to locate that invisible creature that was above us.
You didn't see it though, it was
You didn't see it.
Only Malachi saw
Malachi
it.
saw it.
Yeah, he doesn't call it out.
Did Malachi call it out?
Just call it out 'cause he's
Oh,
I
a
did
dick.
not call it out because I don't give a fuck. Well,
Okay.
All right, so I would like to use Medicaid on myself. I have 7 wounds.
Okay.
Well, hold on. Are you using Medicaid on yourself right now to heal yourself, or are you trying to use a rest? There's a difference here.
Okay, so the former that's the thing that increases in cost when doing it in combat.
Yes. Outside of combat, you can heal you can heal with your Medicaid.
So what are the specifics of a rest?
So you can do a regroup. A regroup is an hour thing, and you can only heal one person if they have a medicine skill. You can tend to a single character during the regroup. You automatically will regain wounds equal to the Medicaid dice pool that you roll of the healer. If you take a respite, which is an extended rest, meaning a full rest of like 10 hours, you can everyone restores all their shocks, and one person is fully healed.
Understood. Okay, we are not in a place that I want to sit for an hour. Considering that the second I went down the stairs, 4 fucking holes and the entire engagement occurred, and we're in a giant open cavern. I'd prefer to get somewhere where we have a little bit more conclusivity.
But
so,
with your Narthesium,
Yeah.
you could heal off, I would say, because you did it last time, you'd have to roll me another Medicaid check with an increase up to a D6, and you could heal off one of your mortal wounds. Or you could use a glory point and heal off 2 extra. If you passed. Or you could use a glory point and just sack 1 point and heal 1 point.
so just what do you mean sack 1 point?
Meaning you sack a glory point and heal 2 wounds without doing the check.
Oh. How many glory points are we sitting at?
You have 2.
Gentlemen, what are our thoughts on that? I'm currently sitting how you call it at 7 wounds out of 11.
Yeah, that's fine with me. Yay.
So, what do you guys think about that? Malachi, you gotta move next to our Tyranids.
Mikhail, you are very quiet.
What? Can you hear me?
Turn you up a little.
What's up?
Can you guys hear me or no?
Okay.
I do.
Yeah.
I just got to turn you up a little bit. Okay. Keep talking. What were
So
you
I
saying?
move. So yeah, so where you guys are thinking about what to do, I'm just gonna do a little bit of role playing over here. I'm just gonna move next to Arturias and be like, brother, I think I saw an invisible Tyranid on the top over there. But like under his breath so only him can hear him.
Roll me cunning.
Cunning. Well, let's see. Cunning.
Do we both roll it?
No, just him.
Looks like he's cunning.
It's under your ballistic skill.
Can I roll an opposing awareness a check, or would it be passive awareness?
If he fails the cunning check, you're going to hear.
Okay, we can go
If he
with that.
successes, then you can roll me a check to try to
Damn,
hear.
I'm definitely gonna fail that shit. So it's a 2 total.
You need to roll
So
me
just
a
roll 2
DN3,
d6s?
but you can roll if you can see. If you crit, you probably get it.
You said 2 d6s?
I roll your check, and you got to pass a DN3.
But since my total's 2, that's what I have to roll, right? 2
2
d6s.
D6s, yes.
I'll go.
Fail. Nat fail. You just say it flat out. You don't even whisper it. You like get real close to him.
So
and
he's
in his ear
he's
at
kind of
full
like an
volume.
idiot. Yeah, I try to like whisper it, but he's still like kind of loud. Brother, I think I saw
It's like, Brother,
Something's
I
stalking us.
saw something over there. Like really raspy.
That
Doesn't
actually
know how
works
to
to his.
whisper.
That works to his favor because it seems like he's just straight up saying it, but he's talking to his comrade rather than and kind of giving us a cold shoulder, you know. So you don't think
Fail
anything
in your
of it.
favor.
Fail in his favor.
All right.
Yeah, okay. I spend my wrath dice to try to locate the invisible creature within my eyesight range
Look at this dry.
Who is saying
for
that?
any signs.
Portiel?
That I
I'm
saw.
saying that. Portiel, yeah.
Okay, your narrative declaration, as you wish to see that, I need you to roll me an awareness check.
All right.
I'm gonna look over at Malachi. Brother, did you slam your face into his melter?
Brother, let's not talk about that.
To his heavy
Right.
flamer.
There's a 3.
You were able to pick up the tracks of where it went to, as you see that it went down over here above the terminal. But
Where's this
to
terminal?
the terminal's down
Oh,
here.
okay. Yeah.
So like this yellow zone, it stopped here as you can like follow the tracks of the claw marks on the ceiling, but from there you don't know which direction it went. But you could tell that it was a large Tyranid creature, much larger than what would normally be going through the air ducts, and this thing was looking from above, so it was definitely stealthy.
Can I use a scholar check to see what it would be?
Scholar's history, not identifying. To try to
okay.
identify such a thing, I would need, I would say,
Inside.
make me a intellect check.
Intellect check. One.
Only one?
Yeah.
No, you can't identify it. Xenos aren't your special. Like, yeah, you hunt Xenos, but you're not good at identifying Xenos. They're all kind of the same to you. Chittering wildlife that deserves to die.
They're just beasts. Yep.
Who cares what kind it is? They all die the same. Bolter to the face.
No, is there anything I can do to kind of like rest up a little bit besides for spend wrath points?
Well, you could again try to regroup or do a respite, but doing either of those in hostile
Alright.
areas requires survival checks from all of you, and if you get ambushed, it could spell doom.
Which we would.
Yeah, I do not recommend we do either here.
Alright.
Brothers, there's a beast stalking us. But as it has not shown itself yet, I believe that it is more scared of us than we are of it.
Oh, I announced
Xenon.
that. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. That was pretty much all I was going to say.
Let it come, brother.
Cool. I almost forgot to.
That green flashy light down there can perhaps get us out of here.
As you
Yes.
begin to walk down towards this area, you see there are two rafters that go up. There's a staircase that goes up to the left and the right side, as well as a bunch of steam and ventilation that covers a grate down here, as this is like lower machinery of all kinds of pipes and steam and pressure valves, and the steam is wafting up over the terminal at the end of the hall.
I'll go up.
Brothers, there's a diversion of the path.
I
Course.
announced that I saw the big creature go to the end of this hallway by the terminal to everybody. The beast is at the end of this hallway. Be careful and approach with caution. Why? And then I look to
Understood.
Malachi and be like, Why are you following me, you fool?
It's our
And
path.
Malachi just sides you and like keeps walking past you.
You don't see
Down
him
here.
yet.
I let him walk to try to gain some glory.
Are you going down the
brothers.
middle?
Malachi gets
Soriel?
his melta in his hands.
I just watched everyone go away. I'm the most wounded. I've been left alone.
He's the most wounded and the highest ranking, and we just left him. Like, fuck him.
Soriel, did you walk down the middle path?
No, not by myself. I follow Artorius. In the darkness.
So we
and
split
the
up.
unknowns.
We did a
You guys can
2-on-2.
see each other's on the rafters. You get to about here, where you see there's ladders going down. And when you get to about over here, you see there's a terminal down here. As well as, in this area where the yellow was, there is a large generator. And this rafter extends over to where the generator is. That connects down into the terminal. As well as you see 2 blast doors on either side of the rafters.
Like the green.
That's what these teal are, they're blast doors.
Okay.
The curly shot.
Well, So I call over. It looks like the generator over here, brothers, can be turned on.
Oh, it's already
in
on.
Soriel.
The generator is
Okay,
already on. It's
but-
powering the terminal.
No, it's real small.
Okay. Okay. Well, and I guess do we try to activate the terminal? I guess we would have to go. We'd have to get back off of the rafter or go down
You just go down the ladder,
and activate that terminal.
but one of you would
Yeah.
have to go
I
down
just-
there.
I gesture to the claw marks and mention the signs of the beast. Try to track his location. Do not be caught off guard.
Portiel.
Listen
absolutely.
intently.
I call to Portiel across the way. Portiel, that flamer incinerated many a gaunts in the previous area. You are our biggest asset in these close confines.
Do you want
suggest-
to... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I suggest that you, alongside one of us, goes check the further back room. And we split so we can also check the terminal.
Back room.
Well, I don't know. There's like this path that goes where the generator is.
Oh,
so-
you
The
probably
generator
like
path
gestured
is over
to it.
here,
Yeah, so
and it's like
clear.
a rafter
Yeah.
above the terminal.
Ah,
There's,
I
like
see.
pipes
Okay.
going down to the terminal that connect it.
I kind of like nudge Malachi and gesture to the stairs that he's standing in front of.
I just move.
Do you,
Pass.
Portiel, do you wish to make a passive
whatever,
awareness
bro.
check for ambushes?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Passive
Roll me your awareness
is
check.
3. 1.
Ugh,
Do two.
no. You're trying your best. You're on alert, but it's hard to see with all this darkness.
I'm trying to rely on my comrades to overwatch,
So do you activate the
Should I
terminal?
roll for an over?
Yeah, sure, I'll activate the terminal.
You activate the terminal, blinking it on as the cogitator boots up and does all the loading screen bullshit. The generator whirls to life as it spins up, getting its plasma cores. The terminal displays a basic path. The 2 blast doors are currently on shutdown due to core overheating. The generator behind you has enough power to open one of the doors. And on either side, it displays a name, as well as there is a generator core on either side of the doors, but it needs extra power to divert to it. Because you didn't boot both generators up when you opened up the blast door, there isn't enough power for this one to have enough to open both of them. So you'll have to go open up auxiliary power somewhere else. But you have enough to open one of the doors. The terminal says that the left side is the storage area, where there's like, you know, it's a backup storage area with like food, ammo, stuff like that, supplies, and the
Weapons.
as well as having an auxiliary generator of its own, but it's in the far back with a plasma core. Or to the right side is the pathway to the chapel.
I look behind the guys, and I relay the information from the terminal. I tell them the blast door, because I'm looking towards them.
Mm-hmm.
I say the blast door behind me leads to a storage room and an auxiliary generator that we need to turn on so we can fucking, I already forgot, but
it's used to clear both rooms. Both rooms have a generator of sorts. The storage room has a cord which could be added to the generator. If you go through the chapel, you might find a core, but it's uncertain. Basically,
it's guaranteed that the storage room has a generator.
It's risk
and
reward.
the other, and then I gesture forward behind him to the other door, explaining there's a chapel behind there, but it's not set in stone that the generator in there is going to be any use to us.
You can roll me a tech check to get some extra information.
Absolutely, I'm not that guy, but
Get techie. Praise the Omnisire.
1.
You look at the you look at the screen and you see a few letters blotted out as it just says regroup near the chapel. It's like on the chapel side underneath it in like a bunch of glitched text it says re and a couple other words and then group.
it appears that the chapel was a rally point at one time. It says regroup
Probably
at the chapel. I doubt they would be giving us any messages.
Rather, with the tactical situation as is, I don't know if we're equipped to handle larger beasts. Your flamer is great against that of the Gaunts. Perhaps the storage, in addition to power, may bear fruit for our journey.
And this is where you come into your
I
first...
can go.
I'm sorry. This is where you come into your first
No,
risk-reward scenario. You could venture into the storage room, knowing there's Tyranids around. There also could be a great number of them in there, because they're searching for biomass. So you could risk it, go to the storage room. You might encounter a hard fight, but you could get some really good gear. Or you could guarantee yourself go to the chapel for a further escape, but you probably won't be able to come back around.
Oh, well.
All right,
How many
guys.
hit points you have?
Fuck it, we buy. Go get some gear.
Sorrel, how many fucking wounds do you got left?
I currently have 7. My fighting capacity is reduced below half, but I'm still effective.
Yeah, it's always been below half, brother. Where we going? Left or right?
Honestly, I'd say we regroup at the chapel. We can
Really, brother.
For chapel.
probably die. Supply room.
Holding command, Sorrel. He's fallen. Have no say. What say you?
Aye.
RISIN.
Artorius, whatever faction and allegiance he holds, does speak truthfully, and does speak rightly so. Take point, Portil, with that flamer. We shall head to the chapel.
I dip my head in acknowledgement, and I head up the ladder. Or, no, I hit the button to engage the door
Okay.
for the chapel.
Upon hitting the button, the other blast door locks itself for the moment. And this one is open.
Alright, I make my way up, join the guys, I take point, and doot.
Upon
I
entering,
stop in the doorway, and I look in.
upon stopping in the doorway, the doors open as you enter on through to find that the lights are completely out and turned off.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
This is where you enter into Fog of War. With the lights being off, you have a limited range around you from where you'll be able to see. And I feel that's a good place to end session off for now.